Hold up. Wait a minute. How about now? Can y'all hear? How about now? Testing, testes. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Yeah, I'm up too.
There.
All right. Now
Whatever
we can all turn our volumes down. All right. We figured out.
Let's go ahead and read that intro
All
again.
right.
Jesus
All right, let's
fucking Christ.
read it again. Okay.
Oh, give it the
Mystic said
episode. Tag
sound.
the episode.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'll get to that. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exhilarating episode of the FU podcast. This is the episode
Sunday.
173.
Andy, shut up. Let him
know,
do his
right?
fucking intro, asshole.
I get like one, not even one
God,
sentence in.
Go ahead, Devin. I'm gonna
Thank
put
you.
tape on your fucking mouth.
I was being his
Go
hype
ahead,
man.
shut up. I don't care. Do it, Devin. You're on.
All right, the FU podcast, episode 173, June 20th, 2023. I better talk really fast because Andy's going to interrupt me.
Go ahead. Come on, man. Finish it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exhilarating episode of the FU podcast. I'm your host, Devin Ewart, and tonight we have an incredible lineup of stories and discussions to keep you engaged and entertained. Joining me are the dynamic trio of hosts, the knowledgeable and charismatic Patrick Martin, and the ever entertaining and annoying
Dumbass. Andy
Henning.
Henning. I'll say that. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's been a hot minute. I'm glad that y'all are all here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I got to keep an eye on, make sure we're still fucking live, unlike the last podcast.
Yeah, keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Or I can or something. So.
All right.
All right.
So, how is everybody?
God, that was dead. How are you?
Hey,
Great,
Misty.
great. Fuck you. Great. Devin, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking.
All right, good. I'm doing all right.
This fucking heat
Fuck
has me
you.
delirious.
Shut up, Andy. Before you even say anything.
Hey, I like how we all have matching attire tonight, all with the black shirts.
All black.
All
Yeah,
black.
but mine. Look at mine. Mine says Salty Crew.
That's awesome.
Where's my thing? There, right there, Salty Crew.
You're kind of stretching it so nobody can see it.
Well, there. How about that?
There you go. That's better.
There. How about that?
It matches your rug at your house.
What? No, it doesn't.
Doesn't your rug say salty balls or something?
Oh, the salty balls. No, it doesn't say salty balls. It's
Salty
the rug.
balls lives here. or
Is it the
something.
rug? No,
Is it salty balls under the sea?
It's. You know what? You're being like Andy.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, shit.
Good.
Do
Well, keep it off.
you mute your own mic?
You want my opinion now?
No, I don't want your opinion. How come your mic is off?
Because I felt like shutting it off.
He put himself.
Oh, he got mad.
He put himself in timeout.
So he got. Yeah, he put himself in timeout.
I
'cause
just wanted to see how
No,
salty
no,
this
he-
motherfucker
he-
would get with me being quiet.
he would.
It was
He,
rather salty.
yeah, he put himself in timeout because he's a little titty baby.
'Cause I'm just
Titty
showing,
baby,
I'm
titty
showing the
baby,
world
you
that I don't
fucking
have
titty
to even
baby.
antagonize him to get
You're
him
a
salty.
titty
Like
baby.
he's just naturally out of the ocean.
I'm a titty baby.
I don't know why they don't
I'm
send him to look for the
Andy.
submarine, dude.
I'm Andy.
He's so salty. He could be a deep water fucking like scavenger, kicking it with a salty ass catfish.
Oh my god.
Oh, whatever.
You know, some of them catfish are as big as him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Or bigger.
catfish of the sea. Patrick,
Yeah.
salty.
I mean, catfish means a whole different thing when you're dating.
Yeah.
I don't.
You got catfished.
Yeah. Either way, you're messing with the bottom feeder.
So has anybody
That's
here been
true.
catfished?
No. I have. Well,
No-
I'm not
no
necessarily.
comment.
I'm not necessarily.
Okay, Devin has.
I'm
All
not-
right.
I'm not. I have not necessarily catfished myself, but back when there was AOL chat rooms.
Damn, you just dated yourself.
Oh yeah. I went back there. So
I
moved to
You said
Arizona.
I was older than AOL.
I was.
Yeah, you did.
it was-
Yeah, I know. I'm older than the Windows.
I'm. He's older than Prodigy. That's even way further back.
I'm older than Pong.
So we moved
Ashley
to
says
Arizona.
she's been catfished. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
We moved to Arizona. I was 18 years old, about to turn 19. Didn't know anybody. Just moved there after my parents got divorced. All my friends were here, and so I was trying to get into the whole dating thing because I wanted to get Phoenix a try. Needless to say, where I ended up, but I
Tucson.
talked this girl online, and we were going back and forth, and I was like, you want to meet at the mall, this and that, and I'll be with my cousin and his friend, and she's like, yeah, and I described to the T what kind of outfit I was wearing, and I wore something completely fucking different. Told her to meet me at Taco Bell.
Brilliant.
I watched.
You didn't wear anything from fucking Marvel,
I
did you?
wasn't really
Because
it
if
wasn't
you
as
did,
it wasn't near
you're shut
it
down.
wasn't big back then. So anyways, so I watched from across I told her to meet us at the Taco Bell, and I think I watched from like not Chick-fil-A, we didn't have Chick-fil-A at that one. Like Burger King or some shit. And she walked up, and like I was with my cousin, and I was like, yeah, let's just go walking around the mall, y'all. Yeah, no, I guess if that's catfishing, then yes, I've done it, but never since. I mean, I was young, and I just wanted to. I needed myself covered because I didn't want to like be awkward and like ditch out. But I'm sure she had self-esteem issues after that.
All right,
so.
Ashley, type in the comments your catfish story while we go through this news. That way we got time to get the delay and all that shit.
Yeah.
So apparently, in case y'all noticed, and Patrick, you're usually the one that does the weather, but we didn't really put the weather up because it's just fucking ridiculous hot.
Yeah.
The
Big
entire
time.
month. And this is just June.
Triple
Like,
digits,
just
peeps.
wait till July and August. You know, August is like fucking Death Valley here.
Yeah.
And we're like 2 months away from that. Like, what the fuck?
Heat index was 113 yesterday.
Jesus. I heard we've been setting records. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and we're not even in the...
It was 90s, but heat index, which I always have a problem with.
What about today?
I did not check the day because I just looked outside and it was hot.
Yeah.
Pussy.
There's a excessive heat warning in effect for North Texas from noon on Monday to Tuesday today till 8 p.m. And I think it got renewed a few minutes ago. What are the expected temperatures? Highs expected to be in the upper 90s to lower 100s, with the heat index values reaching 117.
Yeah.
Holy
Yay.
shit.
Yay
Yeah.
for fucking Texas.
What are the health risks? Heat exhaustion and heat stroke can occur quickly, especially for those playing or working outdoors. Symptoms of heat exhaustion include heavy sweating, paleness, clammy skin, nausea, dizziness. Symptoms of heat stroke include a high body temperature above 103, confusion, seizures, and loss of consciousness.
Yeah, if you
Stay
stop
hydrated,
sweating,
my
if you
friends.
stop sweating, it is time to sit down, get under the shade, and get something to drink.
It's normally hotter under the shade than it is actually.
No, they were saying it's like 109 in the shade, and it said 117 out in direct sun.
So either
Okay,
way,
well,
you need some fucking
just
water.
Yeah, you just need to go inside, man. That's
Well,
it.
I mean, yeah, if you can. If you have to stay outdoors or something, or you're forced into that situation somehow, just sit down. I wouldn't advise jogging on the trail. It's probably not a good idea. Do that early in the morning.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught without that fucking water. So yeah, but keep an eye out for your pets too, y'all. If you're hot, you know they're fucking hot.
Right.
And that goes double if you're walking them on concrete. Remember, you're wearing shoes. They have basically bare feet.
So get on Amazon and buy them little booties.
Man, my shoes used to melt out on the ramp, man.
I believe it.
I'm
Tarmac is
serious.
hot.
Yep, it
Yeah.
is. I mean, the little. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, what did your temperature gun say when you shot it on the tarmac? Because I know you did.
130.
Yeah, around
Easy 130.
Man, that's fucking ridiculous.
130, 140.
Yeah.
Yep.
Salt
So-
don't melt, so that's why he's still here.
You're an ass.
I bet when you go on a horse ranch, they just love you.
A whore ranch?
Horse, a horse.
Oh, I thought you said a whore ranch.
I mean,
So
a
there's like a
horse,
bunch of whores.
a horse ranch too. I mean, either way, you're a
I'll
salt.
never go to a whore ranch.
Either way, he's a salt lick.
All right. Whatever. You know,
Speaking of salty,
I can take this shit.
hundreds of thousands of people are without power in Texas, Oklahoma, and surrounding areas after a series of storms brought high winds, heavy rain, and hail to the region. There's people out in, I think, West Texas that's still without power, hitting 119 degrees.
Yay!
Oh, God, that's
Get
gotta
it,
be
y'all, get it.
miserable.
Like West, when you say West Texas, do you mean the town or do you mean actually West?
Like
Texas?
West,
Okay.
yeah, West part of Texas, not West, the town, Texas. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Texas is one of those states where you got to make that fucking clarification.
Yeah, somebody posted the other day about like taking a European vacation in Texas, about going to like Athens and all the different, capitals and stuff that are in other countries, but they're all in Texas too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Texas ran out of names because we're that big.
So
We've run out.
are
Of,
they-
we haven't run out.
are
of
they
names,
getting
have we?
power anytime soon?
I haven't heard, but I know I've seen a lot of fucking Encore trucks because they're like literally right here.
Yeah.
I've been seeing them coming in and out, so they're heading out somewhere. Byrony says hi. What's up, Byrony?
Hey, Barney.
Oh.
Hello, Barney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Barney.
So we still need to talk about Barney until you get the queued up. Damn it.
Yes.
Talk about what? Barney.
Yeah, because like we're supposed to have our buttons queued up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed
Oh
to.
wait, I would love to play the buttons, but I'm not connected to the studio, so.
What the hell? It says install app. Bitch, the app isn't fucking installed.
Oh.
Episode
We
173.
lost Byrony's button.
Byrony's button.
Ashley said a young black guy pretended to be an older white guy.
Wait, what?
Why?
Who are you? What?
Oh, she's talking about her
Catfish.
catfish.
Oh yeah.
All right, it
yeah.
finally fucking showed up. Jesus.
Yeah, mine disappeared too. What the fuck?
All right, here we go.
Ashley says she spent too much time on online dating.
She still does.
I mean,
Hey, Byrony, here you go.
everybody's guilty.
World
Loud.
Really loud. Super loud. All right, there you
I
go.
was
All right.
in my ears.
All right, Barney, you happy? All right. Good. Glad.
Glad to make you happy.
Man, you better stop with that saltiness.
Dude, he is.
You know what? I really, Barney, I hope everything's all right in Waxahachie. Is she in Waxahachie? No, she ain't in Waxahachie.
You get this wrong.
She's in
every-
Mildred. Is she in Mildred?
Man,
No,
you're getting even further than before.
Mildred, no, Malakoff. She's
Mountain
in
Valley.
Malakoff.
She's in Mountain Valley. Anything with an M.
Yep.
Shake that
Okay,
salt
well,
back.
I mean, you know,
Natalie, it's funny you mentioned we'll have rolling blackouts because I already got a message from our wonderful people at Encore about a voluntary.
God, if my
Blackout.
pool goes green this year or summer because
Oh, dude, you know what? That's gonna be my luck. I'll finally get the pool cleaned and filled, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, yeah, we're gonna have rolling blackouts. It's gonna be 115 degrees.
that'll be your luck.
Fucking McWillie, that motherfucker.
What the
Oh,
fuck do people do in Arizona? They apparently are doing okay.
That's a dry heat, man.
They still are doing okay.
that's a different type of 117.
Once you get over 115, 110, it don't fucking matter. It's hot.
Even Byron says, no shit, Patrick. Why is it so salty?
Get them.
Well, hey, you know what? Where is it? Is that she? Grandview? Is she? Grandview, Hillsboro.
I'm gonna just let you keep guessing because you have like nowhere near
She down there, Alvarado, Venus.
Venus.
I'm seeing Venus area, Alvarado area, off of fucking 35.
Oh, so Natalie must be in Arizona because she says 88 in Arizona. It's fucking colder there in the desert than it is here. What the fuck is going on?
In the
Fucking global warming.
well, no.
Oh my God!
It's
we
Biden's
don't
America.
need to talk about. Yeah, Biden's America.
I'm done. I
I had to do that just so Patrick would be so salty.
Biden's America. Hell yeah.
I want to make sure we get to this Father's Day shit tonight.
All right.
So
Well, why don't you just skip it and go all the way down to
because
it?
there's a couple interesting stories that we put together last night
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
when we were here
Y'all
Yeah,
didn't-
but
y'all-
we were.
on a
y'all didn't
Monday when we aren't even supposed to meet.
okay. So I mean, shit. I mean, didn't y'all see my smoke signals? What you coughing for?
Those weren't smoke
Sorry.
signals. Those were you just pouring salt in your ass crack and farting.
Can you see that? It'll go.
You know he's gonna go experiment with this shit when he gets home now.
He doesn't need the bug. He doesn't need the bug of salt.
It'll just go.
Hey,
Beautiful crystals
can you
everywhere.
come over here? Can you come over here one night and shoot spiders?
Out his butthole.
See, told you.
He's got that little cap like the gun does. You just fill it up with salt.
No.
Oh man.
Oh, shit. Actually, I like this Flower Mound story, man, because it attests to why everything costs so much in that fucking town.
Right. Well, before we get there, we'll talk about
Because it's Flower
really,
Mound,
really local.
Oh,
close to Grapevine.
Lake Dallas Tiny Home Village in North
Oh.
Texas, right down the road, offers renters the opportunity to bring their own tiny homes to a plot of land for a monthly rent of $700. The rent includes utilities like water and sewage, as well as access to shared amenities such as laundry room, garden, and a fire pit.
Oh, so pretty much like a RV park.
And it's right
Pretty
near the
much.
lake, right?
No, it's
Almost like an RV.
No, it's like literally in the middle of the the town of the
Lake Dallas?
like the main street of Lake Dallas. Yeah, it's literally right
God,
right
they're
by the
gonna
police
they're gonna
station.
ruin that,
Convenient.
I do get
Fuck, they're going to ruin that too. Shit.
I get them escaping bills. I understand that part. But
Mm-hmm.
fuck, man, if you're going to open something like that, do it near the fucking lake.
Right. Well, that's the problem is the lake properties. They have like these mobile home here. Like they have the best views, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they won't sell.
Yeah, exactly. The village currently has 13 rentable lots for non-mortgage tiny homes under 600 square feet.
Mm.
The village was established after the real estate developer Terry Landtrip discovered the concept of tiny homes and found a way to utilize the land without demolishing the existing farmhouse.
Ooh, fancy.
The city of Lake Dallas initially had concerns, but eventually approved the project after hearings and an infrastructure plan. The village opened to renters in 2018 after installing necessary utilities and amenities. The tiny homes in the village, here we go, in the price range of $50,000 to $125,000, and must meet a specific size. Now, get this though: cigars, cigarettes, Patrick, pipes, and electronic cigarettes are prohibited. And only
Devin.
medically prescribed marijuana is allowed in the community. I'm like, wait a minute.
Devin and
Sorry,
Andy.
Andy. Okay, so who on city council in Lake Dallas getting a cut off of all this shit?
Yeah, right.
Biden's America.
Biden's America.
These nuts.
Biden's America.
You know what? We should do.
What? I got
No,
your
go ahead.
flower mound one.
Yep. That shit is expensive. I can see why they want. South Lake used to be it till that dude got shot. Until they executed that judge.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
you don't remember that a few
Oh
years
yeah, I
back?
remember that. I
They
remember
They shot
that.
that judge in the middle of like a packed ass fucking what was a shopping center?
Yeah.
Or
I thought it was the town square.
yes,
Was it
town
really?
town square. They shot a fucking
Yeah.
judge. Like dude that paid to get it done got caught. Like it was
Wow.
yeah, like organized crime and shit. And apparently since then they've lost their ranking as like the number 2 spot or number 3. I don't know what it was. But
That's
anyway.
crazy. Well, a study by Wallet Hub ranked Flower Mound Texas' second best place to live in the United States. The study looked at 50 factors across 5 categories. One of them was affordability, economy. Yeah, affordability. Yeah, clearly not Flower Mound. Education, quality of life, and safety. I mean, they do have a huge mound of flowers. So the quality of life has got to be amazing because
flower-
it's really, literally named
Flower Mound.
Flower Mound after a big fucking gigantic mound.
Dude, I just watched the news report the other day that to even live in Dallas,
Uh-huh.
to even live in Dallas, if you you need to make minimum wage of $15 or something. I'm sorry, it was like $17.80.
No, I thought it was
to
like
have
20.
to get a 1-bedroom apartment, you need to work just minimum $17 minimum wage, and DFW or Texas still hasn't raised it between above.
7.
Yeah,
something.
7
The
something.
federal.
And
yeah.
then your average, like if you work at fast food, is between 12 and 15. And if it's below 17 hours, you have to work 110 hours a week to be able to afford to live in a 1-bedroom
Yeah,
at minimum wage.
I believe it.
Yep.
Anything under $17 an hour, it's fucked up. And they're
Yeah.
gonna call Flower Mound affordability. Kiss my ass.
Well, so Plano got 10th. Frisco, which used to be the biggest and the fastest growing, is now number 11, and McKinney is number 13. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas is the number 2 growing market in the world. That's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I mean, it
Speaking
goes
of a
with
growing
all
area, have you
suburbs.
been over to Castle Hills area?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that place over there. It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Um,
Big dollars over there.
Yeah, they'll be hosting a 25th anniversary Freedom Festival on Tuesday, July 4th. So that's the only firework thing I think that's going on actual 4th of July.
So I think we should probably tie in the story.
Which one?
With Addison with that too as well. If you're
Oh,
looking,
yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
looking for
Yep,
things
yep.
to do that weekend, y'all.
Yeah, just so y'all know, we're going to have a 10th annual Addison Kaboom Town rooftop party. So the invite is on Facebook. I think it's also shared to our Facebook page. So if you want to attend or you want to come, it's going to be awesome. We're going to try to do a remote from there, but I know from previous experience that the cell phone service
Connectivity.
sucks over
Yeah.
there. So we'll try to connect as much as we can. If we get, if it gets glitchy and spotty, then it is what it is.
Everyone wants to live
Well, we
stream
can
the
at least-
show at
yeah,
the same time.
We
and
can
it's-
at least go audio.
And it's well, no, like I don't even know if that'll
No.
work.
You can't even have a phone call.
No
You-
shit.
You can't even make a phone
Yeah,
call.
it's
okay.
that bad down there.
okay.
There's over 2 million people trying to stream the fucking,
Yep.
and it's hard, dude. I can't even. It's the same way at AT&T Stadium.
You know
or,
what would probably
American
still work,
Airlines
though?
Center. What?
The old school fucking Nokia brick probably
Yeah,
still
oh,
get
yeah.
signal out there.
You probably still call. Yeah, you probably calling a Nokia. Man, I saw somebody replace their brake pads with them. That's how fucking.
That
terrible
does
they-
not surprise me.
Nah.
But Addison Kaboom Town is an annual Independence Day celebration held in Addison, Texas. The event features a spectacular fireworks display, an air show, and a festival with live music, food trucks, and family-friendly events and activities. The first one was held in 1985, and it has since grown to be one of the largest Independence Day celebrations in the state of Texas. The event attracts over 500,000 people. That's why you get no fucking cell service. Making it a major economic driver for the town of Addison. And yes, start closing stuff. So my recommendation is get there like 5 or before, because then they start closing roads off and it's fucking damn near impossible to get through.
Yep.
It's going to feature a variety of aircrafts, including vintage warbird stunt planes and military jets. The festival also feature a variety of live music, like I said, blah, blah, blah. I think it was ranked number 5 in the world as far as firework displays. Andy and I, was it last year we went?
Yeah, when they can't. So you all know they did it virtually when COVID was going down, and last year was their really first big celebration. They out fucking did themselves. It was absolutely intense.
It was, and it was one of the best fireworks shows I've ever seen, hands down.
Yep.
It
It rivaled the New York one, believe it or not.
So that's going to be taking place, I believe, on the 3rd. Yes, from 5 to 11 p.m. The details and stuff are, like I said, are in the events. Look for the rooftop party. All the information and stuff is there. Yeah, so get there early.
We
Definitely.
will have very limited drinks, so BYOB, please.
Make sure you bring some chairs or something too, because
We will bring as many as we can fit.
Yeah,
But if it's a large group, there may not be chairs. I forgot chairs and I had to stand, but I always stand anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yes, highly recommended you bring chairs.
yes, should be a good time. And then Saturday there's going to be fireworks in Lake Dallas, and then there's also going to be one in the Colony. So I plan on going out on the boat and parking in between both of them. And that way we got fireworks in the front, fireworks in the back.
Get in between.
Yeah.
Fireworks in the front. Fireworks in the... That's how we
You
like
beat
it,
me
right?
to it.
All right.
You beat me to it.
Andy, you might be interested in this story. A Texas man finds a rare Sega Samurai arcade cabinet in a Texas warehouse. The cabinet is one of only a handful that are known to exist and is in excellent condition. It was released in 1985. It was a popular game in Japan. However, it was never released in the U.S., making it a rare and valuable collector's item.
Fuck, where was he at? They found this?
Was
Was it a storage locker?
It says it was a Texas warehouse. The cabinet was sold in Texas, was originally owned by a Japanese arcade operator. It was later sold to an American collector who sold it in a warehouse stored it in a warehouse for many years. It was recently discovered by a group of arcade enthusiasts. They were able to purchase the cabinet from the collector, and they are now in the process of restoring it. I wonder how much that motherfucker is worth.
I don't know. I know those pinball machines are worth a shit ton.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I used
they
to
are.
love those.
Yep.
Damn, I don't even remember this. Yeah, obviously because it wasn't released in the U.S. But yeah, I don't even remember.
Yeah,
this.
I've never heard of it either.
Yeah. Crazy.
There's some conservatives are long-term goal in property tax fight, get rid of school taxes altogether.
Yes and no, dude. Because
I'm tired of paying for motherfucking school I ain't got no kids in
I feel you. I feel you. I
for
do.
the last 20 fucking years. Give me my money back, bitches.
But the kids when the taxes get removed from the schools, the problem is the kids suffer.
I
have
know.
to say it.
You know what they should do? Just make them all fucking private schools. Anytime the government gets their hands on anything, they fuck it up. So let's just turn it all private.
Like take my school.
Yep.
it's like-
Biden's America.
Buy
like,
America.
Like take my school taxes out of my normal taxes that I pay every year and let me use that for a private school.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I still don't think they would cover tuition. Them shits is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But
The proposals are being considered as part of the state's 2023 legislative session. One proposal, House Bill 2, would eliminate school property taxes by providing state funding to school districts. Oh, you mean like the lottery funds that are supposed to pay for schools?
I was just thinking about that.
no comment.
Yeah, that's
I was
horse
just
shit.
thinking about that.
I'm like, wait, how many billion-dollar...
So where's all the lottery money going?
Yeah, because there's been at least 3 that I know of. Billion-dollar...
Fucking Dan Patrick
Yeah.
and fucking Kim Paxton. That's where it's
Oh,
going.
yeah, that's exactly where it's going. The bill
Yeah,
would
I'll
also
name drop.
lower the appraisal cap on home values, which
Because
is...
they listen.
Right?
Because they're
Yeah,
interested in what
whatever.
Patrick's got to say.
So, yeah, it should be interesting.
Salty. They can't hear that. You're stupid. They can't hear that. Whatever. Go ahead, Devin.
National news. Fishing crew misses out on a $3 million prize after a 619-pound blue marlin disqualified because of mutilation.
Shark bit this motherfucker,
The
dude.
shark said, "Fucking lunchtime, bitches. Thank you for catching that."
Yep.
Which I don't fucking understand. Like, what? So what of mutilation? Like, I don't get it.
Because they have to actually physically weigh it, and then that's where, when they physically weighed it, that's when, obviously it's not the same fish because it's got a big chunk out of it. So what they do is they literally have hooks and shit, and they do a
Right.
weigh-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they did the weigh-in, they didn't win because of that gigantic chunk that was taken out.
Wow.
I thought it was just because there was a bite on it. Period. Like it had to be a perfect fish or something.
Oh, this is interesting. The anglers initially claimed that the shark had attached itself to the marlin after the marlin was already hooked. However, video footage from the boat showed that the shark was hooked to the marlin before the anglers had even begun to fight the fish. The tournament's organizers reviewed the video footage and disqualified the real team, and here's the best part. The team was also fined $2,500, so not only did they not get the fucking prize.
Why
They
were
also
they
got-
fined? I don't get it. Did they catch the shark? Or I mean,
All right, so the disqualification of the real fantasy team is a rare occurrence in the White Marlin Open. The tournament has been held since 1974, and this is the second time that a team has been disqualified for catching a fish with the help of a shark. How does that happen?
so like, my question is, if the shark already bit the fucking marlin, marlin's not worried about going for their bait. So how? I'm so fucking confused.
Yeah, something doesn't make sense.
Like, did they reel it in and the shark bit it after they got it on the hook?
So the anglers who were fishing on the boat Real Fantasy had hooked the marlin on June 17th. They fought the fish for over 2 hours before landing it. However, when they brought the fish on board, they found that a shark had also been hooked to the marlin.
Okay,
So like literally, I guess they're reeling it in, and the shark's like,
you're fighting two fucking fish.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how the fucking shark helped them. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, then you find him? Like,
I think what it
you
was. is
find us
they-
because nature decided to.
I'm wondering if they went by the weight of the shark and the marlin, because they start reeling it in right now. Oh shit, this is 7,000 pounds.
Well, I get it, but they still had
Yeah.
to do a final weigh-in without
Right.
the shark. Like,
Yeah.
none of that shit makes sense to me.
There's something fishy going on.
Hey, if
literally.
anybody out there
Fishy.
knows somebody, yeah, it's very fishy. Yeah, something don't
Fishy.
smell right.
For real.
Something smells pretty fishy on that one.
It's fishy.
Man,
Man,
boy,
yeah.
I'd love to see the reel on that one.
Hey, you know what's a good fish to catch?
What's that?
A mahi-mahi.
But what if I only want one mahi? I don't want two.
No, they're
Yeah,
so cool.
mahi,
You don't
mahi.
get a choice.
Yeah, you got to get two of them.
It's like the foods that are so cool they name it twice, like couscous.
Couscous.
Tuna fish.
Ashley, timestamp. Wow, that salt I think just
What
permeated
and that
into his
leads to, like,
brain.
what is the difference? What's the difference between a piano and a fish?
Shut up.
No, what's the difference?
What?
You can tune a piano, you can't tune a fish.
That was...
Andy and the dad jokes will be here all night.
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
that was dumb.
Woo! All right, Andy, this is the story you've been waiting for
Yeah, all right.
Get after
I'll
it.
jump into it.
since I did the last 17
So-
stories.
Yeah.
If you've been living under a rock or you just don't pay attention to the news, you probably haven't heard that there is several people trapped in a submarine underneath the water, and
Is it yellow?
You know what? We all do live in a yellow submarine, but I feel like I feel like you know.
Got him.
That's not funny, dude. It's not.
That's that, and it's funny that song's about dope. It's not drugs too.
Okay,
But
go
anyways,
ahead. Go ahead.
those of you that haven't heard, the Titanic submarine, apparently if you're filthy rich, you can take tours of the wreckage of Titanic in a tiny-ass fucking submarine. I've seen the pictures of this thing. I don't give a fuck how rich I am or how much I want to explore shit. I ain't going down in a tiny tube of toothpaste into 12,000 fucking feet of water. But yes, so the way that the story goes is a submarine that gives underwater tours of the sunken Titanic has gone missing during a recent expedition, and now authorities are on the hunt to find it somewhere in the Atlantic. There was 4 crews and 1 tourist in it, so a total of 5 people. It's unclear exactly where it lost touch with its home base because it keeps singing a ping up to the ship that launches it, and apparently at about halfway down, it completely lost its ping as far as the ping that it received from the submarine. So basically, if they went all the way down, if they're sitting at the bottom of the ocean, they are 12,500 feet down right now. And that's basically where you go. It's right off the coast of Newfoundland, even though it's called Newfoundland. Anyways, or is that I mean, it was Newfoundland with
Newfoundland.
Is Newfoundland?
Yeah, Newfoundland.
Okay.
Yeah.
People always fuck with me with
It's
that
close
stuff,
to
but,
Nova Scotia too.
you know,
Yeah, it's like right. No.
Yeah, it's close to Nova Scotia too.
Yeah, it's like right on the Canada-U.S. border-ish.
Yeah,
area.
it's actually closer to Nova Scotia than it is.
So the
US.
crazy coincidence about this guy, he also paid top dollar to ride in Jeff Bezos' penis rocket, the Blue Origin. But he posted a pic of himself before he was going to go, and apparently these trips normally last 8 days total, and the dives to the Titanic can reach up to 10 hours apiece. So he was definitely planning on an expedition. As a matter of fact, one of the former tourists that went on this basically told themselves like, "Hey, this could be the last. This could be it for me. So make sure I'm going out with a bang." So you realize when you're going down that deep, like you are taking your life into your own hands. The company says the focus right now is on the crew members and the submersible and their families. So that was as of, what did I say? The 3rd. What date was that? The 19th. That was as of the 19th. So the update currently, the Navy's involved now, and they are now sending down a deep sea wreckage unit, which I don't know what all it consists of, but I just got a brand new update too. The missing Titanic sub, and this unfortunately is bad news, only has about 41 hours of breathable air left as U.S. Coast Guards give an update. So basically they're still doing the urgent rescue mission. It's been going underway since the 19th, since the last time they pinged in. Known as the Titan. I'm sorry, it was not the 19th. I apologize. Yesterday was the 19th. This happened over the weekend, I believe, either Saturday or Sunday. So I am correcting my shit. So those of you that are praying for these people, keep praying. Keep them in your thoughts. We don't know if they're at the bottom of the ocean. We don't know if they ended up getting their ballast tanks filled with air and went back up to the top of the ocean somewhere and just can't find them. So I mean, it's a widespread search, and it's a very deep search too as well. I know
It's wide and deep
wide
in the
and deep,
abyss
yeah.
of the wet marshland.
of the moist ocean.
Oh my God.
Very moisty McMoist.
Originally, they had 96 hours of oxygen and survival capabilities for emergencies, meaning there's only a limited time left to rescue those on board, unfortunately. So, they're approximately 40 to 41 hours left. So they've got about
Like a day and a half.
Yeah, they got like a day and a half left.
And they
y'all.
said if like everybody just starts taking really shallow breaths and just hold your breath.
There's no backup. There's no escape pod. It's either they get to the surface or they die. It sucks. It's a grim situation. They need basically not just one miracle, but they need several miracles in a row to be able to get
Now, have
out
you
of
heard
this.
the couple of the theories that they think might have what happened? There's like basically
it probably already imploded.
there's like 3 or 4 different plausible scenarios that could have happened. One of them is that it got tangled up in something, and it's just basically, out of sight, out of mind type thing. And then the other one is that, like you said, imploded. And then like the third possibility is like there's a crack or something, or they lost air pressure, and they're just
Well, if they lost air pressure, there wouldn't be nothing left of them.
right,
Well,
which is why there's no ping.
So the vessel
Implode.
has the ability to send short text messages from to a control room, but unfortunately, there's been no word from that side of things either. And it literally, they lost contact an hour and 45 minutes into the journey, and as it said, some of these journeys can take up to 10 hours, so they weren't even an hour and a half. What it was man? Imagine if like one of those science fiction stories came true, where the waters are so warm that an ice cap we like opened up Megalodon or some shit.
It's in the belly of some kind of gigantic shark.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go down there, and they're gonna. Have you seen the Meg with Jason Statham?
Yeah, I saw him.
It's gonna be that'd be fucking.
There's
nuts.
a second one coming out.
Is there?
Meg 2.
Yeah, there's a second one.
Damn, I haven't even seen the first.
I don't know, for a cheesy ass movie, I liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I sat
bad.
and watched it with Misty.
It makes you want to believe it. Does.
Hey, whoever the FDA, the Houston Crip, no way I would go in that submarine either. It's controlled by a video game controller. We were literally talking about it downstairs.
Is that what he's put on there? A video game controller or no?
Yeah, that's what somebody. Yeah, that's what he commented.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like it's a fucking toothpaste tube controlled with a goddamn Xbox or PS3 or PS5 controller.
And I loved like the news was talking about. Oh, it's all the state of the art equipment with a fucking PlayStation 3 controller. like
what happens if somebody accidentally cuts that cord or some shit? I know my fucking game took a shit if I couldn't fucking plug it into the PlayStation. Or is it wireless? What happens if the batteries?
Yeah, right. Is there a charger on there?
Is it USB-C or micro USB?
That's terrible.
Oh, we shouldn't be joking. Jesus, that's so morbid. Oh, well. No, but serious thoughts and prayers to the people. And there's actually a father-son on there, too, as well.
Damn, that's $500,000 right there.
It sucks, man. $250,000 if you ever want to go on a tour, but I have a feeling after this happens, nobody's going. I think this is it.
Like, nobody's going on that tour.
Yeah, Titan's like over and done with. Ocean Gate Titan is probably not going back down. Yeah, these subs are fucking tiny, y'all. I read an article, and it literally is like...
They literally said it's like a minivan. Like, basically, you're...
Not even.
Yeah.
Not even, dude. I've seen minivans bigger than this, especially the new ones these days, dude. Like, you are cramped in a tube with a fucking window at front.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm out. Yeah. Like, I want to go cage diving with great whites, but this, 12,000 feet underwater, you got me fucked up. Sorry. Like... That's a no land for Andy.
That goes into the same category of why would I jump out of a perfectly good plane?
Well, the great white thing does too.
Yeah. Well,
I want to go great white cage diving. Some people want to jump out of a plane. It's a lot cheaper to jump out of a plane. I will tell you that. It's like you do that for $220. If you want to go swim with great whites, it's like a minimum of $3,700, and that's just the trip itself. That doesn't include travel.
jeez.
Yeah. It's a 5-day excursion. You don't get a choice.
Is FDA a new listener?
Yes, sir.
Have you approved any new drugs? FDA. Sorry. Bad
FDA
joke,
Houston.
Joke. Like, yeah. Do you have any good drugs on your prescription things? Can you release them?
Yeah. Speaking of hot as hell, Houston's got to be like damn near death.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Oh no, what? Yeah, what's
with the humidity? Like the humidity's bad here lately, but like
Houston is.
There, it's got to be like 10 times worse.
Yeah, it probably is.
I believe that for sure.
For real.
Well, I mean, if there is a new listener, you know what that means.
It means shot 30 times.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means. Does that mean Jello shot, or are we doing that vodka shit?
Oh, do we have Jello shots?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, let's have the Jello.
Yeah, let's do the Jello.
Uno momento, por favor.
All right, FDA.
FDA, thank you for tuning in. We're going to take a shot in your honor. We appreciate you. We love new listeners.
Feel free to tell your friends about us. We're trying to get famous over here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only like 2 years into this. Most people fall out after like 10 episodes.
It's been a fun ride, and our boy Patrick off to my left here has been responsible for some pretty cool guests, which we will be revamping here pretty soon. We're going to have some back in, so definitely stay tuned to our schedule.
God damn.
I swear I closed that time.
You and that damn door.
I be tripping, man. I be tripping. Yeah, and they get warm fast because I got a mini fridge, too.
Yeah, dude.
And he said, bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, to the heat, probably.
And maybe he has tuned in before.
Yeah.
Patrick hates that word, by the way.
Yeah, because my son calls me that.
All right, bruh. Let's do one.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
to have the button up.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah.
Woo! Shit. Tastes like sunblock and sand. Summer shot at the beach. Ugh.
Woo!
Am I right? It tastes like sunblock and sand. It's like cocoa butter.
It
shit.
does.
Good God.
I forgot how strong these were. Thanks, Natalie.
I wasn't lying.
Oh, shit.
There's a microphone there, bro.
Red Bull made a flavor that tasted like that last summer. Sunblock and sand.
I might rather take a shot of fucking vodka.
Yeah, I'm literally breathing fire.
Natalie made those?
Yeah. Natalie
Oh
made it.
shit! I only got 2%. You got a USB-C. This is what I get for streaming live on my phone.
Yeah, well, you
Bitch was
should.
on the charger all day today too.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, God. All right.
You know, so hey, prayers out to the people, the families, and anybody affected by that submarine being missing. I hope they recover it. I hope a miracle happens. I know there was the kids that got trapped in the cave a few years back. I mean, stuff has happened before. Miracles have happened. I remember the little girl that fell in the well when I was a kid.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Baby
Jessica.
She lives in Colorado.
Yep. I remember that. Like, you know, it's like stuff happens sometimes, and sometimes we get miracles.
That's the year after I graduated high school.
Was it?
Yep. 87?
Well, so
It just shows how old I am.
from kind of depressing to rather funny, our next one is a rather interesting story. Coming out of, I think this is out of Germany. This was world news still. So
it has to be Germany just based on that fucking title alone.
the headline reads, "I'm a poop artist. Check out my crappy paintings." And you can find this post.
Oh, my God.
You can find the story on the New York Post if you want to watch the video around it. It's kind of funny. They call him Picasso. Or no, they said that's what he's been dubbed. But this Picasso specializes in turning crap into gold. And I will say, the paintings on this are pretty fucking stellar.
That's pretty nasty.
I don't know
man.
I don't know if he's wearing gloves or not. I haven't seen that part yet. But calling someone's art
Hope
crappy
so.
may seem like a value judgment. However, German artist,
Yep.
artist Werner how do you pronounce an A in German? Okay. Close enough.
Almost like
Either way, he's
it's
45
almost
years
like
old.
Aquaman.
He specializes in creating elaborate paintings of cow dung, which he proudly showcases for fans, like a veritable Da Vinci of doo-doo. Da Vinci of doo-doo. I like the way they word it.
Doo-doo.
I just use cow manure to create my art because, yeah, who wouldn't? The would-be Dungatello. Jesus, they're just layering it on with these fucking.
Oh man, these are almost as good as your dad jokes.
Told Caters News of his smelly medium, which actually isn't as odoriferous. I don't know how to
Odoriferous?
Oh yeah, sure. As one would suspect. When it's wet, the paint is a bit funky. Oh Jesus!
Oh, he's dealing with wet
But
poo.
when it's completely dry, it doesn't smell anymore. So yeah, so he I ain't gonna lie, man. These fucking paintings are pretty dope. I don't know who's fucking hanging doo-doo up in their fucking house, but
Doo-doo brand.
sure enough, he's got like a wet doo-doo palette with a paintbrush, and he's like,
All right, I'm gonna show the audience. so
Okay,
they can see.
Facebook user. Who are you?
All right,
All
so
we're getting is a Facebook user. You can come to our FU page on Facebook, and we can see who you are.
so apparently he has access to a lot of the cows, obviously, to get their cow manure because he said, well, I fetch the cows' droppings with a canister as soon as they lift their tails. So literally, he's waiting for the tail to go up like...
come on.
You
Take a
think
poo.
You
Take
think
a
he's
poo.
out there cranking it? Like you do a well water?
I like how he's using poop to pay homage to the cow that created it.
Yep. He's standing. Sure enough, he's got a poo painting of a tractor. A dude actually getting the poo. I think he's Yeah, he poo painted himself gathering the poo. Like, I don't know
Look
how
what
to
Misty
describe
just
it.
said. Look what Misty
What
just
was
said.
Misty's?
I'm not hanging that shit literally in my house.
Oh God.
That's terrible.
Well, what if they did a poop painting of Misty?
Misty.
I'll be getting my ass kicked later.
We
That's
call
okay.
you know what we call this painting?
Shut
We call it Misty Poo.
Misty poo.
Misty
Misty
Poo.
Boo. Oh,
This
Misty
is
Boo.
this is what Misty poo.
He even has those murals that you can split up into like 2 or 3 paintings, like they all connect to each other. I mean, this guy is seriously talented. Devin, my phone is not charging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is if you're looking for some poo artists, you can look up the poo artist article, because I'm not going to advertise for this guy. I mean, more power to him. I hope he's successful. I wish him nothing but the best in his endeavors, but they smell kind of funny.
Yeah. Again, Facebook user.
Is it charging now?
What?
I wonder if his wife is
who is
tired of
that?
his crap.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, that's him catching the poo right there.
Yeah, I told you.
I don't.
Oh,
I
that's
don't want to
awesome.
see
He's
it.
painted
And
him.
look at all the splatters he's got on himself.
He paints himself getting the poo.
I don't want to. No.
Wow.
But yeah, y'all, if in case you thought you were failing at life, I mean, I can't call this a fail, dude. I mean, these paintings are fucking pretty good for poop.
Yes.
For shit.
For shit, yeah.
For shits and giggles.
I can't paint.
God, I don't want to.
I can't paint for shit.
You can't pay for shit.
Let's see if I can get. Wow. Wait, we got 15 fucking commercials. What is this?
Yeah, 15 commercials.
Okay, yeah, this has nothing to do with the fucking story. I hate when they put videos that have nothing to do with the fucking story.
Well, he's trying to show y'all, but
Stupid. No, I already showed him.
with the along the lines of inappropriate fucking stories, this next one comes to us from believe it or not, medieval times. Like not the place where you go with your family and watch fake fights, like actual medieval times in history. Archaeologists discover 6-inch stone-shaped penis used in medieval times. So, those of you who don't know, apparently there were stone workers somewhere that I guess maybe dildos were being used back in the night days. It's charging now. So I don't know why it begins out this way, but it says the sword and the penis stone. Phallic-shaped objects apparently weren't always just used for sexual pleasure. Spanish archaeologists have found a stone penis that may have been used to sharpen weapons in medieval Spain. Why it was shaped like a penis, we may never know. It is an interesting object because it is unusual, I'd say so. An archaeologist with I can't pronounce that, the organization that found the willy-shaped whetstone told apparently they told this to Live Science.
I love New York Times, or what is this? New York Post?
Yeah, and
I read it.
and the funny thing about it is, like, I wish they'd have a video of demonstrating how they use it. What is your idea of how they use it? Did you run it through the pee hole on the top of that thing, or did you put some, put water? Like, not normally would I think
They
of
used cow dung.
they used cow dung and put it in the penis crevice.
Yeah.
Ashley says dildos have been around for a long time.
Well, this
How
one
does she know?
This one's not a dildo. Now, if there's a female soldier on the battlefield, which I don't know how they felt about that back then, and she was bored and didn't want to fuck a night, I could see why she would use this. She'd have to smooth it down, though, because this thing looks really fucking rough. It's not made out of marble, folks.
It says it's made out of stone, didn't
The
it?
team discovered the 6-inch Doppelwanger
Doppelwanger?
in the ruins of a tower of
That's a great name.
of Mira in the Ria de Vigo, a river estuary in the southern part of Spanish
No, it's not Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah,
Spanish
Rio de
autonomous
Janeiro.
state of Galicia. So, yeah, apparently back in the day, people would sharpen their weapons with penis-shaped stone sharpeners. Apparently there was traces of wear on one side compatible with its use as a sharpening stone. Boy, this really
I think it was used for other things, and I don't believe it was used to sharpen a sword. I think it was used to penetrate something else.
Well, archaeologists frequently find whetstones as a medieval at medieval
new meaning to wet Stone.
Yeah, excavation sites all over the world. This one's penile shape made it stick out.
Literally.
Like I don't know where they said like, that's South America, right? Like, are you like, hey, Esperanza, stick this in your vagina so I can sharpen my sword? Like, yeah, we stick this in. I need some wetness.
I need you to hold this. All right,
Oh
open
my
up your
God.
legs. I need you to hold this while I sharpen my sword.
So, I mean,
folks.
in fact, though, if you really want to break it down, as Ashley so aptly pointed out, ancient civilizations such as the Romans, which did boast a treasure trove of artifacts featuring manhood motifs, saw the penis as a symbol of power rather than sex.
Yes, the penis power.
Helicopter, woo, woo, woo.
Ladies have no idea what the fuck we're
this
talking
I don't
about.
like. This
I
part
bet you they do.
This
What?
part I have problems with. I believe there's a lot of people out there in the new forward-thinking 2023 out of 25% of the alphabet that may like this, but I don't. Adults and children alike reportedly kept penis pendants and their on their persons to ward off evil as a part of a tradition. It's like, ooh, it's the devil. Here's a dick. Like, what?
The devil is apparently scared of dicks.
Yeah. So the devil is not homosexual. We know that. Okay. I mean, at least we have that out there now. Oh, boy. Okay, so here's the greatest,
right.
here's the best quote of it. Because this is a significant discovery because it materializes the symbolic association between violence, weapons, and masculinity, an association
And masturbation.
that we know existed in the Middle Ages and that was and is present in our culture today.
So what you're saying is even back then they were pervs. Perfect.
No, in other words,
Moral of that story.
in other words, the stone penis was not for getting one's rocks off. Hey, I knew it would be in there somewhere.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
gives new meaning to fucking kidney stones.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
I shoved it up too far. I got a kidney stone. Whoa, bitch. Wrong hole.
Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all have heard about what's going on with the Reddit.
That's the cloaca. Sorry.
So there's been a lot of controversy shit going on with Reddit. The CEO is basically trying to fight the internet, and he's losing, just to put it mildly. But hackers threatened to leak over 80 gigabytes of confidential data stolen from Reddit. What happened? Hackers claim to have stolen 80 gigabytes of confidential information, including employee information, internal documents, and source code. Who is responsible? The hackers are believed to be members of the Black Cat ransomware group. What are the hackers demanding? The hackers are demanding a ransom of $4.5 million and the reversal of Reddit's recent API price hikes. So basically, these hackers are going after Reddit for, all the bullshit that they're basically imposing on to all of the people that made them famous. It's funny how companies do that. They get that greed.
I was never a Reddit fan anyways, just like all those other sites. Too much fucking nudity and shit, and that's all it's about.
Oh, I didn't even know
There's all kinds of inappropriate content on Reddit, dude.
Oh, okay.
A lot of just...
How do you know?
Yeah, Andy, you doing research?
Because that's where you go.
It's not where I go.
That's not where I go. I go get news articles.
That's because we're old school. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rely on...
Yeah, we rely on that Pornhub.
Pornhub or something, like, and even they got fucked too. Like, I don't even remember what happened with them, but they got screwed also.
And not in a good way.
Man, why don't you go ahead and read that fucking next article? I'm interested to hear about this shit.
So a prominent vaccine scientist says he was stalked in front of his home after Joe Rogan's Twitter exchange. The article is about a prominent vaccine scientist, Peter Hotez, who said he was stalked in front of his home after a Twitter exchange with podcaster Joe Rogan. Hotez, who is the dean of National School of Tropical Medicine at Baylor College of Medicine, had criticized Rogan for spreading misinformation about COVID-19 vaccines on his podcast.
Oh, my God.
Rogan has been a vocal critic of the mandates and has promoted unproven treatments for the vid. After Hotez's Twitter exchange with Rogan, a man showed up at Hotez's home and began yelling at him. The man, who has not been identified, was reportedly carrying a knife. Hotez was able to get away from the man and call the police. The man was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. Really? Not attempted murder? Like, what the fuck? They're basically talking about the incidents for broader debate about, the misinformation. Some people have argued that the incident is a sign that the misinformation is becoming increasingly dangerous. Others have argued that the incident is an isolated incident and that it does not reflect the overall safety of the debate.
Okay, I totally don't think that somebody should be chased with a knife. I totally agree with that. I'm 100% by that shit. But my other side of me is like, shut the fuck up and keep your opinion to yourself and leave Joe Rogan alone. I don't know, just fucking talk about your vaccine. Stay away from other fucking people because they're saying you're spreading misinformation too. The street goes both ways. So shut the fuck up and mind your own business. Like, do better.
All right.
It could go both ways. You could call Joe Rogan spreading misinformation. We could say you're spreading misinformation.
See, there's a meme out there where a guy's mowing his yard and there's like a crime scene investigation and somebody getting shot and shit like at the corner of the street. And everybody's like, you know what's right with this fucking picture? This guy's minding his own goddamn business.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the best fucking meme
ever. So check this out.
What up?
It's an old fucking proverb story, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a tiger and a fucking donkey, right?
Oh, my God.
Tiger was fucking a donkey?
You're a donkey.
I mean, it happens.
So you're the donkey, right, jackass?
So there's a tiger and donkey, right?
You set yourself up for that
they're arguing over the color of the grass. Donkey's like, it's blue, and the tiger's like, it's fucking green. The donkey's like, no, it's blue. It's fucking blue. I'm telling you, it is blue. And the tiger's like, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong. And then so they're like, they go back and forth, and they keep on talking, and they're like, well, let's go get somebody to settle it. And if we're gonna get somebody to settle it, we might as well get somebody important. So they're like, let's go talk to fucking Lion, because Lion is the king. And so the tiger and the donkey go up to the lion, and there's like, what is... God damn it! Let me finish my fucking
turn
story.
it down while he's saying it.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead.
This is why the dude.
I was trying to give you some music. There you
This is why the dude got chased with a knife.
Uh-huh.
All right. So the donkey's like, the lion's like, what's the quarrel? What's this and that? And the donkey's like, we've been arguing over this and that, and I've told him the grass is green, or the grass is blue. The grass is blue. He keeps telling me that the grass is green, and I mean it's blue, and that's true, right? And he's like, well, why are you asking me this? He goes, because I want to know that I'm right. And then so the tiger just sits there in silence, and then the lion like listens to here's the donkey out and turns to the tiger, and he's like, is this true? He goes, well, sir, the grass is green. And he's like, and I want him to know the truth and this and that, and he needs to realize the truth. And the thing is the lion goes, okay, well, I'll tell you what. Whoever I decide is right will declare that they are right, and the other person cannot come to me with another question ever again, and will never argue with the donkey ever again either, and will be banished from the land for at least 6 months.
Nope, not right.
And so he's like, the donkey's like, well, I want to know that I'm right. And then so the lion looks at him and goes, you are right. The grass is blue. The tiger took his punishment, but then when asked why, he asked the fucking lion, he's like, why did I get punished? And he's like, the fact that, I do know that the donkey is wrong, but you being the more intelligent person decided to argue with the donkey and bring this to me, knowing that you're right. But yet you still wanted to bring this to me and waste my time, so you're getting punished because you fucking made yourself look like just the same jackass as him.
Literally.
And that's exactly why this
dude don't argue with dumb people.
This is why you got chased with a knife. I'm not saying Joe Rogan is dumb, but you were dumb enough to fucking be like, I'm right.
You were dumb enough to entertain that argument.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
my father told me that when I was a kid.
Did he really?
I bet he told it much better than I did.
Yeah, he did.
So,
well, speaking of fathers, that's a nice segue into Father's Day.
Okay.
We'll save that top one for later, but yes.
Yes. So far we talked about medieval penises, a doctor named Peter, and then now we talk about fathers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it a long topic.
Hey,
that's what we do here.
We got a segue, man.
All right.
So real quick, how was everybody's Father's Day?
It was great. We went to a couple different places that we've never been to before, and they all were fucking phenomenal. Definitely will do it again, both of them.
Very cool, very cool. Patrick, did you have a good Father's Day?
Yeah, mine was good.
Did you do anything? Did you get anything?
Wait, what did I do? Can't remember what I did.
I get it. At this point in life, sometimes it's
Yeah, at my age, I can't remember. So.
okay. Well, mine was decent.
Mine was okay. I mean, when was it?
Sunday.
Just past Sunday. Oh, I moved.
Sunday.
That's right.
Wait, you didn't move on Sunday. Well, that was Saturday.
I'm sure he was still
Yeah.
moving. I'm sure.
Oh, but
he
yeah,
was
you
still-
had all those boxes
Yeah,
in
we
there.
were doing
Yeah.
all that shit. Yeah.
Did your kids ever come?
No.
Have they seen the new place? Have they helped at all?
No. Molly.
Ooh, Molly, if you're still online, I'm fucking shame on
Molly,
you.
Y'all at least should go see it.
Hold on. Molly texted me, and Jimmy called me. He called me, and we talked. I don't know, about 20, 30
Stuff.
minutes and
Uh-huh.
everything. Yeah. So, and they just okay, Dad. All I want to do is just say Happy Father's Day. And I love you.
did he throw a bruh in there?
That was good.
He didn't throw a
Very
bruh.
good timing.
He didn't throw a bruh.
Bruh.
Did he get you a
Bruh.
card? Nothing.
No, I
Aw,
didn't get
man.
a card. I used to get cards from.
Yeah.
I used to get cards from Molly, and Jimmy would just sign them,
Okay.
and that's it. But I
got
mean,
a couple.
he was
Marvel
in
shirts.
Houston. He was in Houston at a baseball tournament. So
Oh, okay, that makes
yeah,
sense. It's all
yeah.
good.
So, I mean,
Doing his job.
I'm I'm letting my kids live their lives. That's it. I don't bother them. I don't, I
Yeah.
wonder about them. I worry about them and all that. But,
They're doing pretty good.
yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah, they're doing adulting things.
They
Yeah,
They turned
yeah.
out good.
It's
so
about. I mean, it's about time. So,
Don't let. Oh,
shit.
it open
just-
up that can of worms.
Right?
well, I mean, I can open up a lot of can of worms, but I mean,
Shit. Here we go.
he knows how I feel
Here comes
about.
Molly. Dad, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't even think Molly's on.
She was on earlier.
Yeah, she was. And
Ashley said she cleaned her folks' house. That's nice of you.
so
So, Ashley, Saturday you're going to come over here and help with the pool, right? The good news is the hot tub is completely dry, so that's like a 5-minute fucking job. Now the
yeah, I put
pool,
all the shit in.
We need to
it.
do some stone work on that hot tub.
yeah. Oh man, that pissed me off. Those fucking neighbor kids.
It
Oh,
happens.
and the parents didn't even offer to pay for it or offer to fix it or remedy it or nothing.
Did they
Yeah.
all break off at one time or something? Or?
They went to their parents' house, grabbed a screwdriver and started popping the tiles. And so with the pool, just so you know this, because now you own a
Yeah.
pool, if you pop one fucking tile,
Yeah.
all
I'll
of them,
You
Yeah.
have to do them all.
all of them come out. So what
Yeah.
happens is water gets behind one,
Yeah,
and then it gets
I know.
behind the next one,
I
and then
know
the
that.
next one, and the next one. So one tile turns into about 40.
Why did they? Were they over here swimming or some shit?
Yeah, they were swimming, and what they did is they were sitting in the hot tub, right?
Were you out of town? Were you here?
I was here,
Oh shit.
and I caught them doing it, but it was too late. They had already popped the fucking tile and broken like 3 other ones. And so at that point,
do these neighbors live here anymore?
no, thank
Okay.
God. It was the rental house next to the Wheelers. So not Don and Nikki, the Wheelers, and then the house right next. I think it's the one with the 7. No, it's the
Okay.
older lady. The older lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was that house. That house is a rental house. I actually talked to the owner of the actual property. She owns one of those bounce house companies, and so it's just like a mailbox money for her. She's got a couple different properties and stuff like that. So
Maybe that's why that one house had a bounce house when we moved in.
Could be.
Anyways,
she probably owns that one too.
yeah. So my Father's Day was sushi. Huge bathroom accident.
Yeah, let's talk
Huge
about that, Andy.
Fucking bathroom accident. It's just
Yeah, Patrick didn't hear about this.
I mean, we left.
What'd you
And I
do?
don't eat raw sushi.
Couldn't take a shit or
I eat,
what?
I eat the cooked shit, right? And
Raymond, I wish you were listening, but he's over at Windstar.
we're in Flower Mound, and I had to drive back to my house.
I
I was
hit a
just gonna,
jackpot,
I was gonna do some
motherfucker.
stuff with Jackson, but
Right.
I ended up having to go to the fucking bathroom. And as I turned the corner off of Old Alton onto Teasley, man, like it was like God said, "This ain't waiting any longer." And I get to 7-Eleven, and I left the phone in the car for Jackson to finish watching Netflix, so he wouldn't have to come in. Go to the bathroom. It's a huge, like, just nightmare. And then I look around, and there's no fucking toilet paper, no paper towels. I'm wearing flip-flops, so socks aren't an option at this point. And I'm wearing underwear that's, it's one of my funny underwear. I don't want to sacrifice it if I don't have to, and I'm
Yeah,
just
not
trying to
funny
figure out
underwear.
ideas and shit. And I mean, it's got a big old.
Should have just used
It's
your
a big.
hand.
It's a
Fuck it.
rooster, and the rooster's chin is on your nuts.
You know what? You know what? It'd be
funnier
his
than
luck.
that?
There's no paper towels either.
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a
shit.
blow,
So even if he used his hand,
it
he'd
was
have
a,
no
it
hand.
was a blow dryer. So what do I do?
Oh.
You know how the large rolls of toilet paper have a gigantic cardboard roll? It's not
Yeah.
it's not like our home ones.
Yeah.
I end up peeling off sheets of fucking cardboard and wiping my ass with sheets of cardboard. And it did a decent job, and believe it or not, and I took a piece of cardboard and actually like a thin piece of cardboard and just in case stuck it up.
Did some art.
No, he made a painting. Oh, dude, that would be great tie-in to the story.
Tagged my name, 13th
Right.
Street. No, but I
Frosty the Snow Pimp.
I tucked a piece of cardboard up into my ass crack so I wouldn't dirty my shorts. Just
So you
in
made
case.
yourself a maxi pad. That goes back to our story last week of the gooch.
Yeah, kind
Gooch
of,
pads.
kind of like a gooch pad.
Right.
And believe it or not, it worked decent before I got back to the house to take a shower. But yeah, it was one of the darkest days of my life. I couldn't call the front desk because the phone was in the car and be like, "Hey, can you leave toilet paper outside? Because you got none." Like I'd just reach out and grab it real quick.
Oh.
But anyways, I got home and it was a good day.
Let me guess, this was 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
All right.
But it was their bathroom was clean. That was the fucked up part. It was clean and had no toilet paper.
So, no, I got to...
Hey, just wait. Hold on. Just wait till you. Do you have your gallbladder still?
Yeah.
Just wait till you don't have your gallbladder.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
So I got a funny story. So ironically, I
It's
interviewed
all over the
with
place.
7-Eleven. They gave me 3 different options of...
Enough toilets.
of like
Bathrooms.
what...
Which one do you want to shit in?
If you could fix anything at 7-Eleven, what would it be? And since I did... I don't know if you all know this or not, but I installed all the networks in North Texas for 7-Eleven. So, like, I had much experience with a lot of different 7-Eleven locations. And so, anyways, I was like, so I chose the one that nobody else chose, which was bathroom. And they were like, so
Why
what
would nobody choose that? That's exactly what needs to be improved.
And it was
Jesus.
funny because I actually came up with, I was like, not only did I come up with like fixing their bathroom, but told them how. But I told them, I was like, if you had sensors on your toilet paper and on your paper towels, you would know when you're running low, and then it would alert the attendant or whoever's working behind the counter to change it. And then you could track that inventory, and then you could predict and forecast how much you're going to need to order and blah, blah, blah. So like I did this whole entire business proposal. But then I got an even bigger brainstorm idea. I was like, well, what if we just create an app where you can rate every single bathroom that you go into, and you could literally say, fuck this place, bathroom, do not go there unless you're dying.
Somebody painted on the wall.
Yeah, somebody painted poo on the fucking wall.
Great work, but not what I would like.
And ironically, I didn't get the job, which fucking sucked, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad because I've already worked for 7-Eleven before, and I really didn't want the job because everyone that I've gone into, I really want to overhaul because they all are fucking nasty.
So it was just a shit job.
It literally, shit job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I offered a fucking remedy for all of their everything that you just described, from the paper towels to the toilet paper. I had a fucking solution for all that. And here we are. How many years later?
As corporate.
10 years later. And they're local. They're a local company. They're based, you know where Fry's is, right? Used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off 635. That's where their fucking main headquarters is.
God.
And if you've ever been inside it, it is baller, dude. It is
Yeah.
dope as shit. Now.
I bet you their bathrooms are fucking
Oh,
clean.
yeah, I bet you they're fucking clean 24/7.
Oh yeah, they are. Well, but that was my Father's Day. I got a couple shirts. This best daddy in the galaxy,
Oh,
and
nice.
then
Is that like Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay.
yep, and then another Marvel shirt or something. It said something. It's got like, "You're as amazing as Spider-Man, as honorable as Captain America, etc." Things of that sort.
That's nice.
Yep. But
Yeah, that's
speaking
nice.
of Father's Day,
Anyway,
we have
next
several
story. Who
topics.
gives a shit, Andy? I'm
There's
just
several
kidding.
topics tonight.
We do about
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
go regulate. I saw the earbud come out. I was like, oh, Andy's about to go unleash the lion.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna go to the
Here,
tiger. He's gonna
hold
go
on.
to the tiger in a minute.
we should go. Be quiet. You can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Damn it. We need microphones downstairs.
Yeah, we do.
All right. So what happens when the female audience when they have absent or bad fathers, like how do they deal with Father's Day? So this was actually a question that was on Reddit that we were talking about earlier.
Do you feel abandoned?
Yes.
Ooh.
Women who had absent or bad fathers discuss how they dealt with emotional fallout from their experiences.
So this is the women's dad, not the dad to their kid, right?
right.
Okay. Because I was like, this can be taken two ways.
Yeah. So some of the women in the thread had found it.
Found out that they opened up OnlyFans accounts.
They they got off the pole long enough to take
yeah.
the pole.
yeah.
At least to that.
They're like,
yeah.
well, at least I'm not dancing on stage. No, you're just showing your butthole for $5 a month. Like, what
Right?
the fuck?
Some of the women.
How do you know it's $5 a month?
He subscribes.
I have spent my money.
It's research, okay, for the show.
I have spent my money on some dumb shit in my life, really dumb shit. But the one thing I can say with a smile and confidence on my face is I've never paid $5 a month to look at some bitch's butthole.
Yeah, you can see that for free. There's like 1.5 billion websites out there.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Pornhub's
got
stupid.
$3,000 in stereo equipment. I will not.
I will not pay $5 to look at your
Yeah,
butthole.
Yeah, not like I could give a fuck less. But anyways, I digress. Go ahead.
So anyway, they found that like healing through therapy, talking to other women who have had similar experiences, and focusing on their own self-care. Others have found it helpful to set boundaries with their fathers and to limit their contact with them. Thread is a valuable resource for women who are struggling to deal with the emotional pain of having absent or bad father. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on.
they
Many women.
left
apparently.
out the part that a lot of women take out their unresolved trauma on their significant other. They left out that one.
Right?
So, ladies in the audience, does anybody out there have to deal with this kind of shit before?
Yeah, like bad dad or absentee father.
If you don't want to talk about it, don't. Just asking. Or do you have a kid that has an absentee father, and how do you deal with that?
Yeah, because it works that way too.
Because I'm very close to a situation like that currently.
I was never. Wait.
You
Yeah.
were never what?
I was-
never.
You were never a good dad.
That's
No.
that's where I was going with it.
No, I'll say that I was never away. I was never away from my kids. Never. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did what I was supposed to do as a father, even when me and the mother broke up.
Well, that's good, and I've seen this happen in a lot of situations where like one of the other parties, whether it be male or female, uses basically the kids as a pawn.
She did.
Yeah, and like I hate fucking seeing that, and that's one of the reasons
I'm
why
not
I was like,
saying
I
that.
will not date anybody that's got a fucking kid that's like still raising the kid. Like if they're out and about and whatever, like college, whatnot, they're out the house, then that's
Yeah.
a different situation. But for all intents and purposes, like I'm not dealing with the daddy drama and all that bullshit that goes along with it. You know what I mean?
He's like, I already did several times.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, you don't want to do it.
Yeah, it was funny. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, man, I've probably fucking changed more diapers than all of my guy friends combined.
I've
And
changed a lot of
and I got
diapers.
no kids.
Yeah. Wait.
I was gonna say, you know how many times Sav changed diaper? I've
Never.
never, not even once, never
Okay.
once saw her.
Okay.
I was like, wow,
wasn't-
mother
wasn't-
of the fucking year.
Wasn't the child a little bit old to be in? Wasn't, if I don't remember
No,
correctly?
it's a
Chance was a baby.
yeah, it's a baby.
He was a baby.
Yeah.
And she had it. Here's the best part: she had in vitro, which means she paid to have the baby.
No, I know. She just wanted to have one.
And she can't even take care of a baby that she paid for.
Well, it's because she didn't really. She just wanted to have one, dude.
Right?
It's like a
It's
trophy.
like
or
a
something.
designer
Yeah.
thing.
You know what?
It's like having a designer bag.
I'm not going into this. Stay out this. So,
I wish Molly was on because I would say something that I remember what Tamara did to Molly and what I had to do on Father's Day one year.
Ashley says, I just do my best and hold my tongue. One day she will realize how he really is, and I leave the door for him to see her, but it is what it is. I'm done begging for him to care about her. God, that's so tragic. I fucking hate that. Like, it just,
The kids will always remember.
and they will always find out.
They'll
There's-
find out.
there's-
They'll find out, and they'll remember. That's it.
well, it's not just finding out. It's so like in the situation I am.
They'll
and
figure it out.
with Michael.
There you go.
With Michael, there's only so much you can, he's on a business trip. He's on a business trip. They finally fucking told him, because I guarantee you, if your kid ever finds out that you lied to them about what was going on,
Oh, it's even worse.
you know what I'm saying? Because he's not on a business trip. I'm not going to throw all the business out there, but he's not on a fucking business trip. And grandma and mom finally like sat him down and so explained to him what's going on. And it's if you don't do that and they find out, they're going to be like, well, why the fuck did you lie to me?
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
So let me ask you this, get a little personal. You were adopted, right?
Yep.
Were you ever lied to when you were growing up?
Nope.
See?
As soon as I was old enough to understand what adoption truly meant,
Yeah.
like at a young age, it's hard to explain.
So were you actually like through an adoption agency,
Yeah,
or how
dude,
did that work?
I was like 10 days old, man.
Oh,
I was
wow.
a closed adoption. I wasn't allowed to even. Technically, I could not. My parents could not assist in me looking for my birth parents till I was 18 years old. That's what a closed adoption is. What that does is it closes the window for the mother and the child building a relationship, and the child possibly wanting to leave the parents and go back to the mother, and this and that, and them trying to take. But the thing is
Yeah.
I was. You've met my parents. I was
Yeah.
I was where I was supposed to be.
Oh yeah, no, your parents were fucking awesome.
But yeah, no, no, it was through age. Catholic Charities, Home for Unwed Mothers, were involved too as well. But yeah, no, it was very much a signed deal. I don't know how much my parents spent to get me,
Right.
but the birth mother had to select them. Through
Okay.
amongst the letters, they never get to meet them.
Right.
When it's a closed adoption.
And you found out where the real
Yeah,
right?
I talked to her. My
bios. Where were they?
they're out in the Northeast. Mom's back in Indiana, but my dad, I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite reconnected with him. He kind of blew me off at first because he's never told anybody about me.
Oh, so
and
you're
then
like the
finally
secret.
he came clean to his family, and now he's reaching out to me and apologizing and this and that, and realizing the error of his ways. But I'm like, he's like, can we have, is there possible to set up a call sometime? I was like, no, we can communicate via
Online.
Yeah, online.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to have a conversation yet because I'm not missing anything in my life, dude. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like before 3 years ago, this person, 4 years ago,
Mhm.
4 or 5 years ago. Before then, this person was like a stranger in my life. So, they wouldn't have been any more than a stranger. So it's not like it's going to
Yeah.
affect me without. But yeah, no, I've always known. As soon as I was able to understand, because the thing is, you gotta be able to deliver that news to a kid without them thinking though, oh, my parents didn't want me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you got to be, and sometimes it's hard to explain that to a young child without the emotional capacity to
Understand.
process that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I've they've always been honest with me. So
That's interesting because I'm almost 43 and still my parents have yet to be honest and truthful with the whole entire situation.
Well,
like,
there's-
and I know bits and pieces, and of course, I've done some digging on my own because I work for a law firm and I was able to access information and find out the truth, and that most of what I was told growing up was a lie, and it was like an opportunity for like my parents to actually be truthful and come forward, and they still have yet to. But to your point, yes, it doesn't change one thing or
Yeah.
another, but it does on the medical side of things
no, I get it.
because you
Oh
gotta-
yeah, I forgot to bring you some M&M's. Sorry.
oh yeah, because you hate all this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead, y'all keep talking.
No, so it was it's one of those things that like, okay, well now that all this medical stuff, and as I'm getting older, I was like, I really need to find out like what the medical history is, because almost everything asks what's medical history and blah blah blah. Does your dad have history of this and that and whatever? And I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I need to know this information. It's not because any other purpose of because it asks,
Yep. Well,
and that's what sucks.
Jackson's reason I'm connected. Like I wanted to know what I got to expect with Jackson. Myself, it is what it is. But now I got another life to look after, and
Yeah.
I can tell you this much: I got my hairline from my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that dude's got the Whittle Peak creeping back just like I do.
Yep.
He's much more heavy set though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got my height from both of them.
Look at that one. See that?
That's not a bad hairline. That's better than mine now.
Oh, did you look at the picture?
I fucking have it.
Oh yeah,
I have the
agree
same.
with
I
you.
have the same thing as what he does.
Yeah,
You know?
Patrick, you want to show it to the audience?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Because Rachel might say, "Oh my God!"
So
I hear-
All right. So this picture that I'm about to show, I believe that I was maybe 22.
All right, so Ash.
Yeah, about 22, 23.
Let me go through the
before I
comments
met
real fast
Tamara.
before you do
Yeah.
it, so that way I can clear them out. Natalie says the mom is not responsible for the f-ups of the dad. Same way with the dads, they're not responsible for the crazy moms. Ashley says I unfortunately had a mother just like him. Talking about baby daddy, I'm assuming. So it's even more emotional for me. May she rest. How she deserves. Ooh, spicy. All right, so go ahead.
Spicy.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to show this picture. I think I was 22, 23 right before I met Tamara. My kid's mother, lovely.
All right, the suspense. You're
Mother.
building up the fucking suspense, and they're gonna let us down. Put the motherfucker up.
And this is for Rachel. Okay,
Come on with it.
there. This is for Rachel.
Rachel should be listening to me.
Rachel should she was put that fucking picture down now. So Dad has that little smirk, and mom is I think pinching Rachel to make her smile, because she always did that. Mom always did that. So
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I see
Yeah.
like your hair, like full head of hair there, and I see your dad's, and I'm like, yep, you got.
I have dad. I have
happens.
I have dad's hairline.
Well, how old were you there? 20 what?
22, 23.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, right before
Yeah.
before I met like I said, right before I met Tamara. And I believe Rachel was 19 or 20 or something like that. But she don't look like that no more.
Well,
I can say that about my sister.
since
Hey, y'all want to see one when I was 13? When
Shit.
y'all were born?
hurry up.
Yeah, let's see it. Come on with it.
Yeah, her. Come on, I want to see this. Talk on the mic.
Look at this. This is what I looked like when Devin and Andy was born. Big ass fucking glasses. And look at the hair coming over my ears
I'm
and
surprised
shit.
you're allowed to wear those in baseball.
What?
Glasses like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Dude,
We
fucking
all
ball
wore
would like
glasses.
hit that.
I had
you're
to.
dead.
Yeah.
I had to. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
this was
Before like sports glasses and shit, right?
this was actually
'Cause that's definitely not.
yeah, this
sports
was
glasses.
actually either 1979
I
or
hated my glasses.
this is
Oh, yeah.
either 79 or 80 right here.
I'm so glad
So-
my eyes didn't get fucked up till I was older.
Yeah, Jimmy's eyes got fucked up in 5th grade about the same time as mine did.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Well,
So does he wear contacts now?
Yeah, he wore contacts, and me and his mother, we fought for the longest time on him wearing contacts. And I told him, I kept telling her, let the kid wear contacts. Let the kid do it, because it will teach him responsibility, how to take care of things.
Right.
No, he don't need contacts. He needs glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and get him glasses. Okay, look, bitch.
okay. So
You know what I'm
before we
saying?
put the
Damn.
audience to fucking sleep,
So,
let's move right on to the next fucking thing with Father's Day.
eh.
Between dad jokes and boring stories, we got the dad.
Oh,
shit locked
I got
down.
one. I got one more. I got one
God
more. I got
damn
one more.
it,
Let me
man.
tell it. Let me tell it just in case Tamara sees it, because I know Tamara listens sometimes, because Jim has told me that she
Okay,
listens
so
every
tell
once
it.
in a while.
Shit.
God,
So
damn,
anyway,
it's all
one
about
day-
the build up.
No,
Worse
listen.
than the news.
So anyway, I was driving. I was driving to work to Love Field one day and everything, and her office was in the 2 gold towers on Mockingbird. Right? Do you know where it's at? The old TXI buildings.
Yeah.
So they were there. I saw her walking out, and so I drove up, and this is right after we divorced, and I was driving up. Saw her, pulled up to her, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "Well,
What direction was
Shut
the
the
wind
fuck-
coming that week?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Sun in the east or the west?
Shut up. Listen."
how was the weather? Was it hot and sultry?
I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "I'm
or was
doing."
it salty?
I said, "I'm doing good."
What kind of inflection did she have
Shut
when she asked you that
up.
question?
What was she wearing? Was she wearing heels?
She wasn't wearing heels.
Did
she
you
can't,
take them
she
off and
can't
throw 'em at
wear.
you?
She can't wear heels.
Oh shit!
Anyway,
All right.
Does
so
she have
it-
bunions? Is that why she can't wear heels?
fuck you. Anyway, and I just asked her how she was doing, and she goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I just thought I'd just stop by. I had time. I just thought I'd stop by and say, hey, how you doing?'
So what tracking?
You know,
device
and
did you
hold
use?
on." And she,
have those back then.
Oh, okay.
never mind, forget it.
No, it was a great story. We love it. Go ahead.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's
And I look at her.
Uh-huh.
I look at her from head to toe. I said, "You look different."
You checked out your sister?
No, this is
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
baby,
This is my kid's
Oh,
mother.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair. Okay.
I said, "You look different."
baby mama. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
And I said, "You look different." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, I've been, trying a few things and everything." I said, "Have you gained weight?" And she just looked at me. I said, "Talk to you later," and just took off and went to work. I'm going to be late for work. I ain't got
Why
time
would
for
you
you.
hope she listens to that? She's just gonna get on there and comment sometime. You're
That's
an
fine.
asshole, Patrick.
Patrick, you're still an asshole after all these years.
All
What
right.
is
He's
she?
like, "I'm
What is
glad
she
I
going to
divorced."
call me? What is she going to call me? What she hasn't already? You
I don't
know?
know.
I mean, shit.
Well, you know what? If she was to get you a Father's Day gift, it could be one of the 14 worst Father's Day gift ever.
Yeah, there you go. Good segue.
Yeah,
Like it. I
no
like it.
Okay,
doubt,
go
like-
ahead.
So, number one, first off, if you got your dad any one of these gifts this year or any year before, understand you got them a terrible gift and you lose. Or if you don't like your dad or you want to fuck with him, these are some great worst gift ideas that you could probably give him to make him understand how old he really is. Number one, retirement home doormat. Because looking at your youthful face isn't enough of a reminder of his impeding decrepitude.
My daughter ever gives
Num-
me. My daughter ever gives me an 8-track. I'm gonna fucking just shove it up her ass.
Number two, 52 things kids need from a dad. Add some real bite by tabbing individual pages that illustrate his fatherly shortcomings and make sure to annotate with specific examples from your childhood.
Wouldn't that be funny? You highlighted pages and put fucking little tabs in there.
Yeah,
This was when I was age 9.
yeah.
Better yet, get your dad, best grandpa ever t-shirt, as long as he's not a grandpa. Your dad always turns such a lovely shade of red when he's having a panic attack. You're not even pregnant. You just want to see that you want to see that vein pop out of his forehead. So if you're not successful in life right now at all, or you're a youngin' and you're still trying to get your shit on track, go ahead and give one of these to him. And I'd recommend doing that on April Fool's Day rather than Father's Day. But hey, you know what? You take the risk. Ain't nothing funnier than watching your dad have a heart attack on Father's Day. Great idea. Anyways. So number 4, subtle butt disposal gas neutralizers. Have you
Is that like butt spray?
have you publicly flatulence shamed your father today? Help him out with the flatulence pills. You get him a beer belly to remind him of the beer belly he already has. Here's an even funnier one. You can get him a toilet mug. This legitimately looks like a toilet mug, and if you put coffee in it, it looks like somebody shit in a toilet.
Wow.
This one's just kind of stupid. I'm going to skip that.
Well,
This one's
you can read it
stupid,
because
too.
you're stupid.
I'm surprised it's not shit painting on
Barbecue scented cologne. It's not your fault you've been brainwashed by Father's Day industrial complex to see all dads as one-dimensional barbecue-obsessed grill monkeys.
here. Wow. Dude, I was at a place the other day. They had fucking bacon scented car spray. I was like,
Yep.
who the fuck wants their car to smell like bacon?
Muslims.
Andy?
Muslims.
I'll be happy every
Oh,
morning.
that's fucked up.
Damn!
Damn, bro.
Oh, shit. That's...
That was a joke.
Hold on.
Everybody has to take that.
But
It's a joke.
But is it racist?
It's not racist. It's not. It's not racist.
Any hair is good hair. Any hair is a good hair visor at this point in life. Crystal paperweight, which is retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Can't use that word.
Personal photo of a Rubik's cube. That's stupid. Oh no, you can get them a Rubik's cube with their face on it.
So they can destroy
You
it?
get different expressions, and they got to match the faces on each side.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can get a chest hair toupee for those men who aren't that manly.
Hold on. I got some.
Well, it makes it, and it also doubles for your back as well.
I have none on my back.
God,
my
I could
dad
have
had
used
it,
I could have
bro.
used this the other day. Emergency underwear dispenser.
Yeah, that would actually be a practical gift for Andy.
How about just a roll of toilet
What
paper in your
emergency,
fucking
yeah.
car? Put toilet paper in your fucking
You
car,
just see
man.
me going to 7-Elevens with a roll of toilet. What are you doing, homie? They never have any.
Right?
Should have looked on the shelf and ripped it open and
And that was
fucking
number
take one.
14. I was hoping some of these would be better. So sorry for the disappointment. I will do better next year, folks. I'm operating outside of integrity. I don't know. That was the worst Father's Day gifts ever. So now, on the upside of this, I went ahead and I looked up the opposite of it. What's a good Father's Day gift that a father would actually want and would be excited to receive? I mean, there's a lot of, like, between me and Lindsay, like, sexual favors. Like, I can think of a few things. I'm just saying. Baby, if she listens tonight, she may not. She's at work.
Oh,
That's why I got the little one with me.
Want to know what mine is?
What was something you'd actually be excited?
Yeah.
Actually be excited about?
Outside,
Yeah,
outside of sexual things and salt shakers.
A grandkid.
Oh shit, he's still on that kick.
I'm ready
So that
for a
you can have
grandkid.
you can have yourself a grandpa fucking shirt. that
No,
goes back to the
no,
bad
no,
gifts?
no.
I hope Jimmy gets you that.
I would, just,
So who do you think? What's the over and under? Who do you think is gonna pop one out first?
oh, God.
Because I know what it was before, and I want to see if it's the same or if it's changed.
Has Jimmy even got a girlfriend?
Yeah, Jimmy has a girlfriend.
He's had her
I mean,
for how long? It's been a
Doing
while.
what he's doing, I mean,
couple
it's hard
years.
not to. Like,
Couple years? It's been that long?
Shit. A couple of years. Yeah.
Time to shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
Uh,
Tell him put a bun in the oven.
He's the one that actually said something first
Uh-huh.
about, I want you to be around when, to be a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I would say, oh God, I would have to go. I would have to go with Jimmy first.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that what I said at the beginning?
Yep.
All right. Well, I would have to go with Jimmy first.
Devin, I'm having problems with my internet over here. You want to go ahead and pull up that what's a good Father's Day gift and holler at them? It's down at the bottom. My site's not opening up for me.
But yeah, I mean, I would be. I mean, if Jimmy and his girlfriend or wife comes up to me on Father's Day, or Molly and her husband or boyfriend or whatever come up to me and say, "Hey, you know what? You're gonna be a grandpa." I was like, "Hell, fucking yeah! Let's go have some drinks." Okay, the pregnant ones need to stay here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm ready for. I mean, I'm literally ready for it.
I think what it is, Andy, I think it has to do with Reddit, and Reddit's down. Because of the last story we talked about.
Yeah.
Because that's the next fucking.
Because
I pulled these just fucking last night.
I know. Isn't that fucking crazy?
God damn it, man! And that's where the next article's from too.
Well, luckily I put in the notes, like if you look over to the right where it says frustration 8 p.m. So I can talk about it because I ran it through AI. The article linked is about a survey that found that American dads don't get their due on Father's Day.
No, the good not that one. The one about good. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the gift or do you want to do the? Which one do you want to go into?
Oh, here's the good one. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I found that one. Discuss what they actually want for Father's Day. Many of the fathers in the thread say that they would prefer experiences over material possessions, which goes back to what I said. Like went to those restaurants and all that sort of stuff. Like that was.
That's very true.
Yeah. Which is kind of ironic that I pulled this and I was like, holy shit! Like this is actually something that just happened. They mentioned things like spending time with their families, going on outings, or receiving tickets to sporting events or concerts.
Jimmy.
Some of the fathers in the thread also mentioned that they would appreciate gifts that show their children's appreciation. This would include things like handmade cards, framed photos, or letters expressing their love and gratitude. Here are some of the key points. Fathers would prefer experiences over material possessions. Fathers appreciate gifts, like I said, blah, blah, blah. Here's some additional things. A day of relaxation, such as a massage or a day at the spa.
Yep.
A new piece of clothing, Andy,
Yep.
or equipment for their hobbies, Andy, a gift certificate to their favorite restaurant or store, donation to their favorite charity in their name. Ultimately, the best Father's Day gifts are the ones that come from your heart.
That's very true.
There
Very,
you
very, very
go.
true. I agree. And
So my kids need to give me a grandkid stat. You know, I don't.
So-
I don't know how their mother feel about it. I don't give a shit.
So I'm glad
but-
you ran this through AI. Good job. Good job. He was
I know,
there.
me
So
too.
this next one's going to be kind of controversial,
What?
especially when like single moms out there and like, well, Mother's Day comes and I don't get my due and this and that and a lot, it's be controversial. But apparently, data reveals that American dads don't get their Father's Day due. Hear that, ladies out there? We don't get our Father's Day due. Hear that, children out there? So the article that found that American dads don't get their due on Father's Day, the survey was conducted by Manly Man Co., which, yes, this is very sexist and one-sided, a company that sells gifts for men, found that only a third of Americans considered Father's Day to be one of the most important holidays. This is compared to 41.2% of Americans who say the same about Mother's Day. The survey also found a quarter of Americans have either forgotten to get their dad a Father's Day gift or have been late with a gift. Additionally, I was one of those 26%, by the way, when Dad was still here. Additionally, 7.5% of Americans said they didn't know when Father's Day was. Holy fuck. Google, 5.7% said they bought their gift the day before Father's Day, and 2.9% said they bought their gift on the way to dinner on Father's Day.
I used to do that.
I've done that.
I used to do
I
that.
did that on Dad's birthday once or twice too. The survey's findings suggest that American dads are often overlooked on Father's Day. This is likely due to a number of factors, including the fact that Mother's Day is typically seen as more important. Yeah. And that dads are often seen as less sentimental than moms. Well, fuck that. I want to take a fucking bath with a bath bomb and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive too.
Well, get some
However-
fucking bath bombs and go.
Devin, get out of your fucking phone. However, the survey has also found that dads do appreciate being acknowledged on Father's Day when asked.
Damn.
when
I'm
asked-
sitting here actually listening to you, and he's.
He does that from time to time.
Yeah, I know he does.
Sorry, I was
it's
getting
okay.
some messages.
Yeah.
I was pretending I was Patrick for a minute.
Hey, I'm not on
No,
my phone.
that's really me. ADD. You're the one who like that's Patrick's like salty. Dude,
Yeah.
That was more like an Andy moment. Like what's over there?
Ooh, squirrel.
Yep, squirrel. However, the survey found that dads do appreciate being acknowledged on Father's Day. When asked what they would like for Father's Day, the most common response was spending time with their families, a thoughtful gift, a gift that shows their kids' appreciation for them. Survey findings suggest that there are a number of things that people can do to make their Father's Day more special for the dads in their lives. So, and then basically it goes into all the shit that Devin already talked about how
Right,
us dads
right.
like. So, listen to the article about experiences and make Father's Day just important as Mother's
In
Day.
all honesty, like what I did is I just went to Facebook events. I typed in Father's Day, and then I went through the events and kind of weeded them out based on like what my dad likes to do and like you know
Yeah.
kind of a chill, relaxed atmosphere type thing, and kind of something that was a new experience, a new place, new venue, that sort of stuff, so we can have new memories. And I gave like 3 options, and it was funny because I thought my dad was going to choose the third one, but I guess they were reading it or whatever in a hurry. So they ended up choosing the brewery first.
Yeah.
And so luckily the times overlapped. So the brewery was like early on in the morning. So we went there first, and then we went to the distillery afterwards.
Right.
Dude, that distillery, it was fucking
Was it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like the experience was amazing. The owner came and talked to us and hung out with us like 3 or 4 times. And then ironically, my parents knew one of the bartenders from the lake. I'm like, really?
Hey, isn't that the bartender that bit over there from the lake?
Dude, the bartender goes, "Hey, Liz, how you doing? Do you remember me from last night?" And I'm like going,
Wait.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Devin, everybody knows your mom.
No, but I was like, wait, is this Andy reincarnated? I thought of Andy. I was like, oh, shit, he's got mom jokes.
That is pretty fucking funny. That was good stuff right
So
there.
that's how we started off the the visit at
Man,
the
we're some
distillery.
nefarious fuckers, man. Jesus.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was. They had cigar rolling there. Of course, my dad loves like cigars, and so they actually rolled fresh ones, and they were free, which is even more crazy. Yeah.
Too bad Andy dies when he hits
I know,
cigar.
right?
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man, these ones were. I think they were like Cuban or whatever, and I hadn't smoked a Cuban in a long fucking time, and yeah, they were hard.
Yeah, I bet.
A lot different than the ones that I take out to the lake. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, shit.
So
Yeah.
did you
Those are the best.
Yeah.
did you ever see was it Bert Kreischer, the Netflix series?
the machine?
But he did the what you call it? He did the Cabin in the Woods on Netflix,
Yes, yes,
and he ended up having a cigar roller like that.
yeah.
He gave that motherfucker almost over 3/4 of an ounce of weed and said, "Can you roll this up?" And the motherfucker rolled it up, and I'll be damned if they didn't hit it around a fucking campfire, dude. And I was like, "What if we go to that thing and just, hey, can you?"
Here's $100.
Here-
Fucking roll this.
And if you like it, here's a tip. Here's some weed. You keep some.
Right?
Yeah, this guy was good too. I watched it. I was like, holy shit.
Rolling a full size cigar with
Yes.
and he's doing that like
Yep.
how they
And they had all the tobacco leaves laid out, like, and he literally
Yep.
just one after another. And I was like, dude, this is like an art. Like, and it's like I've never. I mean,
Yeah, it ain't no fucking Swisher Sweet.
No.
it
I
ain't
used
no
to watch
cone.
them do that. I used to watch them do that out there at John's Pass in St. Petersburg.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When
There's a place in Grapevine, like Grape Fest and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a cigar shop on the corner.
right.
Every like when they have events and stuff, they'll hire somebody that actually comes out and does that. That's the only other time that I've ever.
Is this place any good on the corner here?
Which
off
one?
Swisher?
Which one? The cigar place?
The cigar/liquor store or whatever.
I will say the best cigars. I don't. Why you can't fucking smoke cigars.
No, but I'm just wondering. I'm getting them business or not. Like what?
I'm almost afraid to smoke a cigar. I'll
It
inhale
is-
the motherfucker.
It is pretty good, but I kind of got tainted because I found Total Wine in Denton. They have their own house blend, and it's literally $2 a cigar. It's super cheap, and they are some of
Wow.
the best smelling, best tasting, best
Yeah.
flavor, best.
Yeah, whatever you had over at the house.
Yes,
it,
that was
smelled it didn't smell like just
No.
normal cigar smoke.
No, and I don't know what the hell but it is. It's their number one rated cigar, and I thought it was gonna be like $20 or $30 a cigar. Nope, $2 and
You
like 30
occasionally like cigar smoke. A lot of people don't like it, but occasionally there will be one that's just really, really offensive.
Yes,
Like
yes.
that's super hard to even be around.
King Edward is bad.
And then,
Yeah.
but the ones, those ones, they didn't smell like normal cigars.
No,
they
they
actually
didn't.
had a pleasant smell to them.
And I was really surprised I brought him out because Cody, said that he's,
Right.
got a bun in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, so I brought a bunch of cigars out for us.
Really?
And this was before I bought one for Andy too, but I
Before he
didn't.
knew I was gonna
Before
die.
before I knew he didn't smoke cigars.
I'm allergic to the motherfuckers.
Yeah. So
It's no joke.
damn, now you're making me want to fucking go smoke the rest of that.
Go give me some weed. I want to get a cigar roller now.
Right?
Hey man, can you hook me up? I stopped rolling blunts years ago. Just got tired of it. Too much work.
Right.
Yep.
You just buy a cone. Just shove it in there.
That is the easiest nowadays.
Yep. Because now they got flavored ones and everything else. Not that I know from personal experience or anything.
Yeah, I've never tried.
I did go to Amsterdam once.
Never
three
tried.
times.
Never tried anything before.
Yeah.
I wasn't just in Oregon.
Right. All right.
So people,
People. Man, I can't believe we got through it all.
We got
we
through
got
it all.
through all of it, man.
in less than 2 hours.
Yeah, and
Damn, did we just fucking steamroll right through this shit?
yeah, because
We
be-
stayed on
because,
subject.
Because
We did. We like literally knocked out.
Andy stayed focused on about 60% of the time, and he wasn't fucking around or anything.
I'll have you know, my shit works all the time, 60% of the time.
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Yeah,
Oh, what the fuck ever, Andy.
my shit always works sometimes.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh shit! Oh man, that sunset looks fucking amazing outside. Hey y'all, if y'all are near a
Damn,
window,
it's
go
almost
look at the
9
sunset.
o'clock and it's still daylight.
You know
I
what?
know,
It
it's
looks
crazy.
it looks hot out there.
It does look fucking hot as hell. It's probably still 90 to fucking
Which-
5 degrees
And
outside.
by the way, on the West Coast,
Uh-huh.
the sun it like doesn't really officially go down like in Oregon till almost fucking 10.
What?
Yeah, dude, you can still see fucking horizon till about almost 10 o'clock.
Wow.
What about Alaska, man? When it goes 3 months dark, 3 months light.
Yeah, Alaska. I don't know if I can handle. Curtis took
Newfoundland's like that.
Curtis took a trip up there. My dude I work with, and he said he took a picture, and he's like, "Dude, it's 3 a.m. in this photo," and I was like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck do you sleep? Like, you got to have a pitch black fucking room. It's got to be like Vegas, and you just don't know."
Blackout curtains, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Well,
get,
yeah,
you
but
get the darkest you could fucking get.
not
And
everybody
you know what the
has
best blackout curtains are? Are the fucking leather ones.
Yeah.
No lights getting through that shit at all. That's
one.
what I have.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
And you can, and if you get tired of them, you can just chop them into straps and use them in the bedroom. It's just whips.
Roll it up. And
Did you use the fucking decorative curtains to wipe your dick off? No, I used it as a whip.
Well, hell, it's 10 minutes before 9.
Oh, what are you gonna be a puss and leave early now?
Yep.
Well, I mean, we've pushed you till 9:15 before. I know, crazy late, right?
Yeah,
it's okay. We're near the end of the show anyway.
Yeah,
He
We
does.
literally-
I
end.
will say, now that we're well into the show, and this motherfucker's drive has gone 55 miles, I will say I have to side with him on this one. Like, you know, he.
Hey, but I told him I actually have legit, and you can go check it out. I have a legit guest room thanks to you. In the bed and the actual mattress. I have had the frame. I didn't.
There's going to be some.
In fact, I have another box spring. I don't know if
Okay.
anybody
All
wants
right.
it. I have another queen box spring.
It's over here. You stray hookers can stay. It's cool.
Yeah, like I actually got a spa room set up.
Straight
Great.
hookers.
No,
Or Patrick, whatever.
I do just love how like I move closer and he moves to the other side of the fucking earth.
I know, right? It's like, how can I get as far away from them two fucking as possible?
No, that wasn't my thought.
Him and Misty.
No,
Right?
that
Damn.
wasn't my thought.
I do not want them at the house all the fucking time. Jesus Christ.
They're going to talk about bills all the time. No, we'll probably end up talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
Or Pride Months with all that stuff you got back there. All that pride color you got.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, I finally have
Okay,
something
never
back
mind.
here.
I was going to say something, but
Because you got the fireplace, he's got Pride Month year over there, and then now I finally got,
I mean, at least Superman's out there on the front because Devin he's always had a Superman hat, a blue fucking Superman hat since as far back as I can remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when that one gets destroyed, I go try to find another one.
Yeah.
It's like, where's my blue Superman?
God damn it, I need
Why
my
the fuck
blue
you
Superman.
discontinue this shit? DC. And you tell- or you can go to one of those places in the mall. Hey, here's a blue hat. Will you embroider this shit for me, please? Just Superman right
Hey,
here.
you're getting a little thin up there.
Oh, I've been getting thin. What are you talking about
Getting.
Like,
I'm more thin than you are, man.
Yep.
let's see if I can-
Yeah, it's fucking thin, man.
Get that raw gang.
Look at that, bro.
Thin man.
It is what it is, man. I don't really care.
Thin man.
At
Right.
this point, like
You got a woman, it's all good.
At this point, and
It
even
don't
if-
matter.
Even if I did, man, like I don't want to be bald, but I could pull it off. And besides, I wear hats. How much? 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's
I even
the
wear
problem.
them. I even wear them at work.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude, this hairline was happening before I wore hats, bro.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, this was creeping back years ago. I told you, like, I looked at my dad, and I know where it's coming from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, this hairline's like I can still like every now and then I get little hairs pop up where my hairline used to fucking be.
Little
It's
strays.
so depressing.
You're like, oh, why can't you multiply?
Like, yeah, look at it, I'm like, and you like are
It's trying,
flabbergasted,
come on.
like how far it's gone back, and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck have I done?
Ugh, man. It's
But yeah, no, my
stress.
hairline was receding, shit by 28,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't wear hats that much back in the day because I had hair to comb. So it is what it is. Getting older, hairline creeps backwards, goes off your head, down the rest of your body.
It happens the best.
I get hair where I don't want it, and I don't get hair where I do want it. So
You don't get any choices when you get this age.
nope, you sure don't. It is-
Boo fucking who?
Who pissed in your Cheerios?
No.
Oh,
I'm
he's
just-
salty again. He started the show salty, then he kind of
Or
leveled out. Now he's back to salty
Or
again.
did somebody
No.
shit in your Wheaties?
No.
I piss in your Cheerios, shit in your Wheaties.
So did you get the logo yet, or you got it ordered, right?
Yeah, I got it ordered.
Oh, okay. What did it give you an ETA on the time of shipping or anything? No.
I'll take a picture of
What for what?
For his house, he's got a blue wall, but I told him, I was like, you need a big ass fucking Bills
Yeah.
logo to go on that blue wall.
Oh,
of
did you
yours.
order a fathead?
A what?
You know what a fat head is, right? Those wall fucking decals. You can either do a giant football helmet. You can do a giant player.
So
No, it's just the logo.
yeah, it's just the logo. It's all, the wall's already painted blue.
Is the
Yeah.
logo giant?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
I have no idea where she got it.
So more than likely, look at his hat. See how the
Yeah,
buffalo
it's-
has the white outline? It's
yeah,
probably
so-
going to look like that. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
of- on a blue
That's
wall.
what I'm saying. So there's a company called Fathead that's been around since fucking 90s
Uh-huh.
that do sport. I mean, they do all logos. They don't just do, and they do full size pictures of your favorite players.
Right.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that's where Misty got it from.
Yeah. She probably
But
did.
the
I
company's
don't
called
know.
Fathead.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm surprised you don't know about this. Marketing genius motherfucker over here, man. He knows about all the marketing shit.
I usually just go to either Alpha Graphics or lately China. Depends on if I'm in a hurry, if I'm in a rush.
They're cheaper either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, but they are.
Yeah.
Oh man, you should see the quality shirts and stuff that I just got in shipped. It was crazy, dude. There's like literally 10 shirts in a box. It's literally this big,
Yep.
by that tall.
Yep.
And I opened this thing up. I'm like, it's like a clown car. Like 15 clowns came
Yep.
out of this motherfucker. I'm like going, how the fuck did they shove all
Did it
this
come
shit
from
in the-
China?
It did, yeah.
Mm.
Chinese address, everything.
I
on
mean,
it.
little people got to figure out how to pack in little things.
Dude.
Ask this cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And it was crazy because like the quality and like the actual shirts themselves, the material and stuff is really, really legit good. But the logo, the printing that they did, fucking sucked. Once again.
yeah, yeah.
So there was, I think, 8 shirts. Out of the 8 shirts, I think 2 were fucked.
So I will tell you this: if like screen print is better than heat press,
Yeah.
and if you got heat press vinyl, you have to fucking tumble dry. You have to either hang dry and tumble dry.
the
You
first
can't-
time or every time?
every time, because
Okay.
eventually that the shirt at some point is going to shrink, and the vinyl writing on it does not shrink. I've known this for, believe me, we sold shirts all the fucking time, and we'd send in little care instructions, and they'd send us, they'd email us,
Uh-huh.
and they'd be like, and every now and then we'd be like, look, well, okay, we'll hook you up with a shirt this time.
Yeah.
But eventually it got to the point when we got big orders, they're like, it's peeling this and that, da 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 da, and we're asking, well, did you follow the care instructions? They're like, what care instructions are you talking about? There was a card we sent a card and everything. It had
Yeah.
a business. It had care instructions on the back. It
And is
said,
it not on the tag too? Because you can customize
no,
the
no,
tags.
no, no, no.
Okay.
It's not on the tag.
Okay.
So because it's just, but on the back it says, wash gentle cycle, cold water, tumble dry, low heat.
Well, you know what's funny is that's how I wash everything. So to me, it wouldn't fucking matter. And that's why I have clothes that like literally say 1994, and they still fucking.
And it also
I can
depend-
still wear them.
It also depends on if it's heat press vinyl. It depends on where you're getting it from and what kind of vinyl they use, because the vinyl plays a big role. We found out real quick the vinyl.
So
plays a
let me
big
ask
role
you,
in
because I actually have the heat press machine. I can do hats. I can do mugs.
Mhm, yep.
I can do
I
shirts.
know what
I
you're
can.
talking about.
I think
Yeah.
it's 12 in one that
Yep.
I have, and
We had
it's
one.
still in a box. But I was thinking about like going to. There's a couple companies that sell like you design it,
that. Yeah.
and then they send you whatever that you can use to put on the shirt.
Mhm.
What ones to stay away from? Which ones should I use?
What, for printing out the vinyl?
Yeah.
So number one, you get the file and you get in. The best one to use is, everybody defaults to the Cricut because it's cheap
Yeah.
and affordable.
Right.
It's not bad. It's great for beginners, but the best one to use is called a Silhouette.
Uh-huh.
And if you're really wanting to jump in full blast, there is one that's about the size of this fucking table. There's a tabletop one that makes just shirts.
Uh-huh.
You can make is good for shirt vinyl and shit. But there's one that's fucking huge that you could do signs for something. You could do I'm trying to think, like something like if you're into like my car stereos, I could do vinyl for that or something.
Yeah.
But the small tabletop is about yay big for shirts. I recommend the Silhouette. It's more options, better software.
Yeah.
But as far as vinyl, I mean, you have to do your research. And if you're saving money on vinyl, if you're going with the cheap shit, it's more than likely going to peel off the shirt eventually. You got to go for the more pricey shit and the high temp shit.
Have you ever been to a makerspace? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah. It was right down the street from where I used to live.
Yeah.
And they're worth the if you don't have tools and stuff, they're worth it, and they're also worth it because people go and volunteer their time. Like if you don't know how to run a laser,
Yeah.
there's people that actually run classes that teach you how to run that fucking laser.
And you know why, right? So if you teach a class there, that $50 a month fee that they charge,
Mhm.
you don't have to pay it because you're running the class.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I
it's
mean,
like you're contributing. That's what's so cool about the dynamic of Patrick. Have you ever heard of Makerspace? You went there with me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember
It's
way
long, yeah. It's a-
way back in the day.
yeah.
But yeah, it was really
It
cool
was.
because they ironically they were
When
actually
I was in my 40s.
they were restoring a pinball machine there, a couple of them.
Oh, no shit.
wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
and they literally like
Yeah.
had all the LED boards out, and they
Right.
were like you could see all the wires connected to it and all that shit. It was really kind
If
of
you're
cool.
a hobbyist and you don't have room or the money for tools, it's well worth the $50 a month.
Yeah, and I was joking around with them because I was like, "Hey, have y'all ever worked on hybrid, type stuff?" Because I was like, I got a 4-wheeler frame that I've been wanting to do a conversion to turn it into electric ATV or whatever, and they're like, "Bring it in." He's like, "We got people." I was like, "Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome." But yeah, they have so much space there. You could bring a boat in there if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
it's absolutely fucking worth it. It is 100% worth it. It's outside of right in Carrollton or right outside of Carrollton.
Yeah, I think it's like Carrollton Farmers Branch border.
Yeah.
It's like right there. But yeah, definitely go check it out if you guys are into hobbies and into like
They
doing
got
cool
everything
shit.
you need.
Yeah, like everything from drones to printing to
CNC machines, fucking
woodworking.
lasers,
They
saws,
got a whole woodworking room. Yeah, like,
routers,
yeah, you name it, they fucking have it. It's insane.
drill presses, fucking all kinds of crazy shit.
Maybe that's where I should go because like at least they have the space. I don't have the fucking space. That's my biggest issue why I can't fix shit.
Oh, I don't have space anymore either.
I know your
But
space is fucking running.
I gave it up for a pool.
Yeah.
I will be working again. I will have that garage cleaned out. And my stuff up is just going to be working in a very small space.
So have you thought about like doing a storage unit or what are you thinking about like for
I'll be doing it out of the garage.
Well, no, I'm talking about like getting rid of some of the stuff or getting decluttered.
Once I actually pull everything out and
Yeah.
put shelves up, because I'm pulling everything out. I'm taking down those shelves. I'm cleaning up those fucking walls. I'm getting the mud
Yeah.
daubers out. I'm going to seal up the gap on the fucking on the blah, blah, blah,
Garage
doors.
Yeah.
I'm going to seal those up because it's not too expensive. I actually had to do that when I burned down the trash cans.
Almost burned down the
Yeah.
fucking house.
So I know how to.
Literally the day after.
I know how to do those seals. So, but yeah, no, I will have room to work. I just have to get shelves up and get that because a lot of that stuff that you're seeing in there is stuff that came off of shelves anyways.
Oh, okay.
That was all up on like all my powder coating shit, all like and my powder coating setup. I don't even have it. Won't even take up that much space right now because I got rid of the cabinet because I'll rebuild it some other time.
What kind of cabinet is like
Literally,
a spray
you
cabinet or-
get a cabinet from. I got a cabinet from fucking Goodwill.
Yeah.
I cut a hole in the back of it. I fucking mounted a bathroom fan from Home Depot. You
Yeah.
just get them and you mounted it in there and used what's
Foam or what?
No, the piping for a dryer.
Oh, the dryer vent.
Dryer vent
Yeah.
hose,
Hose, yeah.
for a vent and just held it outside the garage, outside the door.
Oh, okay.
And so it blow and so when you're sitting there powder coating, you use something as simple as an air conditioner filter and you put it over it and it just sucks as you
No, it's funny you mentioned that because when I worked for JCPenney, we actually had a blower system, and there was like this, like not felt, but like some kind of a, like you said, air
Yep.
filter that we use, and we'd have to change out periodically,
Yep.
depending on what we were spraying and everything else. So, and it's funny because I just bought a new Wagner or whatever type of sprayer, and it actually came with one. So I'm like, dude, I'm ready to get it out. The problem is it's so fucking hot. I don't want to work on that damn project.
No, you don't.
I'm like, it's too fucking hot.
That was the biggest pain in the ass when I was fucking working on the stereo was like getting motivated during the summer. That's why it took so long because you just don't want to go out in the fucking garage. It's so
just
hot.
fucking beat down.
It got to the point where I would wait till the evening last summer. I would shut the garage, or I'd keep the garages closed all day long.
Yeah.
And I'd shut the garage, and I'd wait till the sun would go down, which usually was fucking late.
Yeah.
And I'd open the fucking garage door and put the fan in the garage door so it'd blow the cool air into the fucking garage, which is horrible for your electric bill. I get it. But the thing is it actually cooled it down a few degrees to the point where you could actually bear to be out there. Still got to take a shower every night. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fuck a bunch of that. So Patrick, what projects you starting on first at your new place?
Oh, shit.
Did you get everything unpacked yet?
Almost.
Really?
Yeah.
You got everything out of the garage? Speaking
Nope.
of garages?
Nope. Nope.
All right, well then you didn't get
First
everything
thing,
unpacked.
first thing we did was we did the Lego room.
Oh God.
Yeah, we did the Lego room. That was the first thing we did, and so she could open her shop back up. And as soon as she opened her shop back up, she got like 11 orders.
Wow. She got a website or how does that work? Or
She's
doing
gonna
like
she's gonna
Etsy?
actually show me. She's gonna actually show me. I think tomorrow. So
You don't even know?
uh-uh.
You've been around her for how long?
I know, but I mean, because it's her deal, you know, and so she's gonna.
Yeah, but you got to support your partner's passion.
Well, I do. So
You don't even know what it is, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know what site. I don't know what site.
We'll
but
find out, like if it's Etsy or if she's got a
it's
store.
not Etsy. I think it's a store.
Is it Shopify? Do you know it herself or
I know. It's I don't know.
find out? Let me know
I'll find out. On,
because she could probably make even more money if she had it properly marketed and everything else.
Yeah.
And get out on the right channels and avenues and groups. And I don't know. I don't know what her business is. I mean,
Yeah.
I know what it is, but
Yeah.
I don't know the scale. But everything can be,
but
upscale.
she's got a shitload of them. So
I know. I fucking seen them. I was like, holy fucking shit. I thought I had a lot of stuff, but Jesus.
yeah, but
She's got
Oh.
billions. What? What happened?
So apparently, social media is roasting the stepson of the British billionaire who's on the fucking sub. Apparently, the missing submarine posted pictures. The stepson of him posted pictures on social media of having a blast at fucking Blink 182 fucking concert. He's like, yeah, my stepdad's at the bottom fucking ocean, but I'm out here having a fucking blast.
oh
Like-
god,
Like, I wonder what kind of relationship that is.
yeah, yep, yeah. I mean, I'll find out and see, what it is and everything. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting because I'm sure there's opportunity to scale it,
Yeah,
and then not only be able to sell but also receive.
yeah.
So she could get to the point where she actually has a dedicated shipping and receiving person that
She
handles
does it all.
Well, I know, but you can only do so much
Yeah.
by yourself. I'm learning this in my age.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I had a hey, fuck you.
This is knowledge. Age is knowledge.
It
you
is.
gain through experience.
So
I
I
guess you had to learn yourself.
So I took on a new client today. It's a multi-billion-dollar company with my own company, and I'm in the works of hiring the people to basically handle all of that, and basically I collect paycheck. They pay me, I pay my people. So I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm tired of doing all the fucking work all the time by myself. So yeah.
Yep.
And it's funny because Ashley was like, dude, you literally need somebody to follow you around and fucking take notes for you. I was like, yeah, I really do.
Pretty much.
Because it's bad.
Yep.
She'd be like, you remember yesterday we talked about da-da-da? I was like,
No.
no.
Yep.
I was like, I wish I did. I was like, but that's why like recording the shows and stuff that we do, like on
Yeah.
the Sunday nights, it helps so much because I can actually go review like, wait, what did we discuss? I can go back and go, oh, wait, we talked about yada yada. Did we do anything with that?
Yeah, because he advertised tonight's show and completely forgot to put anything about the Father's Day stuff.
I know.
No, it's on there.
And that's because I reposted it.
What?
On the frustration.
Glenn! What's up, Glenn Acock?
Hey, cock.
Hey,
cock. Hey, cock.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here. When you going to come to Dallas?
Your advertisement talked about all the stories except for the Father's Day. So
The very last one, the one that kicked on right at 7:00, talked about Father's Day.
oh,
Right.
okay.
Right.
So what I did is I hit one at 5, I hit one at 6, and then at 7. And each one was different. That's,
Well, don't worry. I reposted your first one, so it's all
Okay.
good. And we're also talking about Father's Day and controversial topics around that. Come see what we talking about.
yeah,
tonight.
I'm getting the AI to like program to do what the fuck I want it to do finally.
Fuck AI.
we need to have the weather girl, though.
I'm funnier than AI.
Never mind. Forget it.
We should
I'm
have
AI does not do dad jokes. Sorry, Andy.
We should have AI.
AI isn't stupid like you are. AI is
Is as
isn't a
intelligent as the
dumbass.
person that's feeding it the information. So
Okay.
yeah, I stumped him. That's good.
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Too much salt.
Salt. Too much
Anyways,
salt.
He says hot as hell in Rockport, Texas.
oh shit, it's hot as hell here too. It sucks. It's hot all over fucking Texas.
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
they said it was like 4 states that like set all sorts of records.
It just
Yeah.
sucks dick.
Hey, well, you know what? At least there's tropical storms out there. So
I thought he was gonna be like, hey, you know what? At least it's dick.
Acock said AI is a joke.
Oh.
Don't get him started.
Devin's about
Don't
to
get him started,
Devin's-
Glenn, because we'll be on here another fucking
Devin's
hour.
about to come to his girlfriend's defense right now.
Oh my God.
AI is only as good as the information you feed
She's
it.
the only one who gets me and can have a deep conversation.
And have an intellectual conversation. Yeah, that doesn't do that. She's always awake and she's always ready.
No.
The perfect.
I don't know, like, where do you slip your USB drive?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's the new age now. It's instead of getting like trans surgery, you can fucking get your dick replaced with a USB. Like I uploaded information to her
Baby,
last
I
night.
I got that USB-D, motherfucker.
This is such a weird,
We've had the A, B, and C. Now we got the D.
such weird territory we're talking about.
It
right now.
is.
And
It
it's
is.
Really,
It's very, very
this
uncomfortable.
is different.
Yeah, it's
You know what's funny
uncomfortable.
is,
no.
You know what's uncomfortable? Fucking
wanna
a
hear-
computer.
I mean, if you're watching Pornhub. I
Oh
mean,
my
pretty
God.
I'm sure some Asian somewhere has probably developed some kind of weird sex machine over in Japan that probably like makes having sex with a computer possible. But
Andy, it's funny you mentioned that.
oh, shit.
Out of Japan,
Oh my
here we
God,
go.
here we go.
a few days
Another
ago,
20 minutes.
they had a consumer electronics.
AI raped somebody.
Yeah.
But according to AI, they were asking for it.
Yes, according to AI, was consensual. It's so intelligent it can fabricate contracts and shit. It's signed right here.
So apparently Japan had a CES show similar to what we have in Vegas, but it was all about AI animatronics, like basically
Yep.
robots. Female. Ironically. I was like, wait, the whole show is all female robots? I was like, what the fuck is going on in Japan?
The human race is gonna be fucking asexual in the end. It's gonna be fucking disgusting. Yeah.
Ashley says we need to
About that.
write a romance about Devin and AI. Oh my God.
And they already have. It's called Her.
You know what?
They have.
I tried to watch that movie.
Fell asleep.
Is that Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, it was just too slow and it was too much dialogue, and I was just like,
you know who does the
fucking
voice
boring.
for the AI?
Who?
ScarJo.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, shit, now I gotta rewatch it. Fuck. Or try to.
Because-
Try to stay awake.
Just
of
because
Scar-
Scarlett's
Because
in
of
it?
Scarlet?
Yeah, because of Scarlett.
I mean,
Well, that and the content, too.
well, see, the problem is you will close your eyes to picture Scarlett talking, and then you'll fall asleep anyways.
No,
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
like, shit, I'm looking for a reason to leave my eyes open.
Yep.
I wonder how much she got paid for that role. I'm sure somebody can Google it.
Yes, the numbers are out there. They always are. Do I know what they are? No.
But yeah, anyways, it's 9/11.
Yeah.
911, I mean, sorry. I don't
All right, everybody. It's about that time. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't liked, subscribe, do so now.
Please.
Go ahead and like us, subscribe, and turn on your notifications on Facebook, Frustration Unlimited Podcast, on YouTube,
Tell your friends to follow us too.
Frustration Unlimited Podcast. And we are on Spotify. We are on Apple Music. We are on Amazon Music. We are on everything that distributes music, including your mom.
Yes, got it. I was like, ooh.
We are on her
Fuck
too.
you, Devin. Fuck you, Devin. Damn it, Devin.
But
I don't
everybody-
distribute music.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will catch you next Tuesday.
All right. Later, y'all. Next Tuesday.
Adios. Deuces.